Hey, welcome in, everybody. And it's finally a Friday. We are happy you're with us. We're happy to be with you. Next 4 hours, talking about what is going on out there. First weekend in a long time, guys, without any football of any kind. It is the rest week before the Super Bowl. So we will not talk any football, or we don't have to talk football at least. A lot of other things, though, to touch on, and we will get to all of it. Gwynn and Chris program here on 97.3 The Fan. Chris Ello, Tony Gwynn Jr., and Mr. Scraby. How we doing, guys?
I got spaghetti.
Why are you running around over here? For
because
what?
I had to finish something in the back, and then I got in here, and I didn't have enough time to set up Tony's camera, so...
Interesting that I am always the target of your criticisms when it comes to the use of equipment. However, you do not have to set up my camera. So why is it
about
that,
this.
You have to set up Tony's camera, but it's okay that he, uses your assistance. But if I were ever to ask for assistance setting up my camera, would I be given the same leeway? I doubt it.
It's because Tony doesn't ask me for assistance. But I will say about this, you're in the right. You're in the right. It all started during the season when Tony wasn't here often. So he was here like one day every month. So I was like, I'll just take care of your camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just became a thing. So
I see.
I think Tony should be setting up his own camera now.
I don't think so.
No problem.
I think
I know. I don't know why it never happened.
No, now that I'm aware, I don't really ever thought about it before, but now that I'm aware, I'm going to actually have you set up my camera also.
Well, your camera is connected to your computer. So
where is Tony's camera connected
my
to?
computer.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Makes
I think
perfect sense.
First of all, I think that's why you started taking over, is because we eventually started putting it in your computer. Because remember, it was over here for a little bit.
It was a nice profile view of you,
Right.
and we moved the camera, and Tony's. Yeah, it all started out of Tony not being here every day, and I just never fixed.
The bottom line is, if Tony needs assistance, you are there for him. If I need assistance, it's a different story. Let's just put it that way.
Who assisted you with your commercial today?
Speaking of assistance,
Well,
well, that's. I mean, if you didn't record it, then I would have to go. That's part of your duties, I believe.
it's not actually.
No.
I have definitely asked him by him I mean Scraby to show me how to
We have
record myself.
but we have also, if I'm not mistaken, as Scraby does help us with our spots. I think I've given him a little extra money on the side for helping me. I think I've heard that you do the same.
Is that 2023?
I used to. Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore
I
because
haven't received payment for 2026 yet.
you're not. You're so ungrateful. That's the problem.
I don't know how
You're
this
just
became
basically
about me.
ungrateful about everything.
Chris
so-
came in just to attack me.
This took a right
I know,
turn
it's
on
weird.
it.
I'm
I
just
had no-
sitting here trying to set up the show, and Chris is attacking me.
Not attacking at all. I'm just pointing out some things that don't seem to be kosher around here. That's
Kosher. Okay.
all. Speaking of helping people, though, on my way to work today, I have the short drive, as you guys know. One of the dummy lights came on, and it said,
Speaking of, no assistance anymore. Absolutely no assistance.
I was just
It
That's
just
fine.
hit me. It just hit me.
why don't you let me tell the story, and then you can hit your home run at the end of the story.
Because Tony and I looked at each other, and we both had the same thought.
You know what? I'm not going to tell anybody what's happening then. So
oh man.
you ruined that. My dummy light came on and said that my battery is low, and said you should really go get it charged or changed. And I didn't have time. I had to get over here for the radio show. So I asked Tony after the show if he can just walk down with me to make sure my car starts. And I said, I have my own jumper cable, so it shouldn't be any big deal. And Tony said, I would be happy to help you, but I don't have an engine in my car. And I was like, yes, you don't.
It's true.
I mean, that's actually a fair comment to make in this day and age. You don't have an engine.
No.
So,
I never thought about it.
I had never thought about it either until I asked.
I don't think anybody
asked
had ever
you.
thought about it.
Yeah,
Neither
I was
of us.
like, I think you would have been more than willing, but
Yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
nothing. And then we even looked it up on online, and it says if you got a Tesla or one of those,
Don't do it.
don't ever try to help somebody start their car. not gonna be good. So yeah, basically, if there's anybody out there who'll help jumpstart my car after the show, because Scraby apparently won't do it, and I'm certainly not going to ask him.
He
So
took his name off the
yeah,
list.
he's off the list. So if anybody's going to be in the neighborhood around 6 o'clock, I have my own jumper cables. I just might need somebody to meet me downstairs. And you know what? I trust I'll get somebody to help me. So that's fine. I appreciate whatever help, assistance I can get out there.
I actually haven't jumped anyone in my new car. I don't even know
how to do it.
Well, I know how to do it. I can't even imagine it because the battery is in the back, actually.
I don't even know how to. Yeah, I've not even ever lifted the hood of this car.
Well,
so
you shouldn't because like when my dad had a Mercedes, he was told like if you do
don't touch anything,
it voids the warranty immediately.
Yeah,
So.
Well,
don't do it.
Anyway, I do have to referee a basketball game tonight out there. There may be a game with one fewer referees. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to get there. But
Did you
hopefully
know?
it'll work
Was
out.
your car as the dummy light came on?
Yeah.
And you had to get here and you drove over here. Did you
Right.
notice anything with your car?
No, it was fine. What I did though was it wanted me to keep the engine running. It said keep the engine running. Don't pull.
turn
It said
off.
pull over and keep the engine running. Well, it didn't run very long because I don't have to go very far. I did not risk trying to start it again when I got here after I shut it off. So I'm basically in the dark right now as to what's going to happen when I go down there after the show.
Did you leave a light on or something in the car overnight?
No.
Oh.
I just think this is the
time.
end of
It's
this
time.
battery. Yeah.
It's
I
time.
think
The
it's just time.
lifespan has.
Batteries are expensive too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be even worse if I can't get going after the show today. So
It is nice though that you. I'm being real. Like it is nice that you live so close to home because if my battery ran out, I would be stuck.
You're a AAA guy?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I have AAA, but by the time AAA got here, I think I'd missed the game.
Oh, yeah.
I need to get out
I keep
to
forgetting about the game part.
referee. Yeah, so that's what I'm.
If you go down there and it starts, are you just gonna
I'm going to ride it
You're
out
just
to the
gonna ride it
game
out?
and then to see what happens. Yeah, and if I need it after the game, then maybe I'll call AAA after the game.
Right.
I am one of those people
I'm
that
the same
doesn't
way.
necessarily address what needs to be addressed right away.
Yeah.
I kind of just keep going and until it's past too late.
You wanna ride it as much as you possibly can.
Well, in this case I kind of have to. I mean, I had to be at work. I have to be at the game. And so anyway, thus is my life. Welcome to it, everybody. Justin Rose is killing it out at the Farmers. He's 15 under after going 10 under yesterday, 5 under today through 16. He's got a pretty good lead over Seamus Power, 4 shots. Si Woo Kim and Justin Lauer. There's a Power and a Lauer up at the top. They're both 10 under par. And then our guy Joel Damon, 9 under, 7 under today for Joel. He's the guy from what's the name of the show on Netflix?
It was
About the pro golf tour.
my God, Full
I can't
Swing.
remember. Full Swing, yeah. He's the guy they dedicated an entire episode to. And the whole, if you watched any of it, you'll remember it, but he was the guy that basically loves to finish in like 30th place. Just doesn't really want to ever have any attention, makes a great living, and isn't really out there to win, doesn't really think he's good enough to win.
Oh, he just went to 16 under now.
Joel Damon.
Justin Rose, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Joel's at 9 under, but
That would be a really good.
that would be a
stretch
big
of
hole.
holes.
That'd be a great hole. Yeah, if you got 7 under on one hole. So anyway, that's the story out at the Farmers. I'm looking for some of the big names to see if they're climbing up the board at all today. And you have to go on down here a little bit to find actually that none of them are really doing it right. Koepka's -1. He would miss the cut. Schauffele is -1. He would miss the cut. They're both through 11 holes, so they're running out of time. Harris English is -1. He would miss the cut. And on down it goes. So we'll see what happens out there.
That's great. I just saw a picture of your twin,
Oh,
and then I remember why we said he looked like you.
he doesn't look like me.
Oh, Patrick Reed,
his twin.
the guy who's going to live and come back. I think.
I think no one asked for Patrick Reed to
tour.
come back to the PGA Tour.
He's coming back though.
No one really. All the players were kind of iffy about him because of some certain.
because you think he's a cheater.
This dude,
but
he
you
was
don't
accused
mind-
of cheating.
He has
Right.
a lot of you in him for sure.
I'm not a cheater.
So you're going to hold that against Patrick Reed, but you're going to allow Belichick
You're
right
bet-
into the Hall of Fame.
Patrick
Yes?
Reed would be like your best version athletically.
I think that cheating in golf is way worse than cheating at
You
football.
do?
Oh my god! yeah.
Really?
Because golf is a single person sport where it's all about your word
Is
and your
cheating?
honor.
Wait a second. Is cheating? Can it possibly be any better in one line of work than another?
Versus the other, yeah.
I mean, it's cheating.
Well,
I mean,
you
what-
asked me if I would let Belichick in without.
Yeah.
Well, he cheated. I would say golf is different because when you cheat in golf, you were telling everyone they didn't see what they saw,
I
and you were
see.
lying.
I
You were
see.
lying.
Okay. I guess it's different.
Like filming, you're doing something bad, but you're not lying to anyone until they ask you.
Coming up on the show today, it is what, Scrabe? You are the producer of the program. It's a Friday. I know we have a countdown.
We do.
I know we're going to do a little bit to review what has happened elsewhere in the NL West during the off season. If you may have missed it or just need some refresher course heading into spring training.
We got
Kevin Vance.
Yep.
Kevin Vance, the Aztec baseball coach, will be on the show. Speaking of which, I meant to in the open before I sidetracked and had to defend myself again against Scraby, or he had to defend himself against me, whichever
you.
the case may be. I was curious to hear how your speech to the baseball team went last
yeah.
night. So
I think it went good.
you can touch on that a little bit if you'd like. We'll talk about the Aztecs weekend in basketball as well. Big game tomorrow morning for the men
For sure.
at
Why-
Utah State.
Why don't we wait till we get to the other side?
Of course, we will. That's what I was kind of thinking of doing here because I can't wait to get to break so Scraby can yell and scream at me some more off the air. And we will reconvene as Gwynn and Chris is underway on 97.3 The Fan.
Are you ready for a new you in the new year?
13 on the clock. Tony Gwynn Jr., Chris Sello, Matt Scraby. End of the week, ladies and gents.
But not yet the end of the show, which we kind of need it to be with all the stuff we have lined up to talk about here.
There's not a lot. But we're going to make it work.
Is it possible that Woodsy or Ben is in a hotel room somewhere and we can waste some time calling them?
That would be nice. Even if they're at their house.
Maybe we should just call them at home. Yeah. See
You know
what
what we
they're
should
up
do
to.
is we should, since we have time on the show, we should send Chris out on the phone while he jumps his car. Like get one of the listeners over here to help him jump the car, and then you could be on the phone and tell us how it's going.
But once I get the car jumped, I'm going to need to drive off. I can't just like shut it back down and come upstairs. That would be kind of silly.
It's a good point.
Thank you.
Point.
Thought
I
it might
just-
be a decent point for you.
You mentioned Kevin Vance will join us in this 2 o'clock hour. I went and spoke to the team yesterday.
Did you give him your best Mike McDonald like I told you?
I don't know if I did that.
All right.
I think the theme was just kind of reminding them that they should enjoy this time.
Yeah.
Because once you get beyond this, whether it's continuing to play baseball or not, everything there's just a lot more responsibility that comes with it. So enjoy your time together, enjoy your teammates, and try to move this program in a direction that we haven't seen it.
It is good advice to most of the young people in college, because most of us are now well beyond college, and we realize that as good as life is and as fun as all the moments are, college was way up there in terms of how much fun you have.
It's really the last
I mean, you don't get to be there for the birth of your daughter in college, right? There's moments like that happen after college, graduations and things. But just when it comes to just good old fashioned American relaxing fun, college is way up there. And so I think, again, when you're on a team too, I think you get lucky. I mean, you get all the bus rides, you get the time at, hotels and at meals and at practices. These are memories that you don't even know you're making until you're done with the sport. And then you look back and you go, wow, that was great. So. No, he asked you.
He had asked me about think back and miss that around that time.
Yeah.
And I said, the funny thing is, or did I ever, looking back at college, ever regret anything? I said, no. I said, ultimately, like, what I do think I do look back on is the fact that all of this happened so fast. Like, it was like freshman, sophomore, junior, and then boom, I was playing professional ball.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have a chance to like really take all that in, and I was just saying, be present in the moment, because this time frame is gonna zoom by.
You know what else is going to happen, and I see this with the women's basketball team a lot. You know this, Tony, but I think basketball.
Rubbing your hands
Sorry,
together?
I'm trying to warm up a little bit. You know how it gets cold in the studio. The women's basketball team, maybe even to a more extent than the baseball guys, I don't know, but the bus rides that are there for you, the hotel rooms that are already reserved for you, the meals that are waiting for you 3 times a day, the food that is on the bus when the game is over, the food that is there at the end of practice, all of these little perks that you don't even realize really are perks when you're on the team.
So
and then when the career's over in college, because we've talked about this, the percentage of people that really do go pro, you Tony yourself, but in the minority, the incredible minority of players that are able to go pro in their sports. So for most of them, you're going to wake up one day and guess what? When you get a hotel, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to check in yourself.
Not only you got to pay for it, you're going to have to book it.
Right,
Like,
you got to book it. You got to
book it,
check
you
in yourself. You
all
got to
these things, all these things that you
all of the stuff that you take
didn't
for
have
granted.
to worry about. Right?
Don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So anyway, very good
It was
advice
fun. It was
to the
fun to get
baseball
out there.
team.
And by the way, they got some of the new wall up. padded wall in the outfield. Oh,
Looking good.
Beautiful. The same designs you see on the football uniforms. It's spread out across.
This
the
is
wall.
You're talking the field layout at Tony Gwynn Stadium.
Yes.
They still have the
on
Strasburg and the
that's up
Travis Lee in right field
on the big green monster.
Yeah, right in the big green wall out there.
Yeah. But the padded wall that they got looks quite nice.
When I played there, they were lucky to have a fence at all. So
yeah, that was even before Tony Gwynn Stadium at that point. Yeah, that was
yes, it was way before. It was only Charlie Smith Field in those days. Well, good for you,
yes,
Tony Gwynn Jr.
you.
And speaking of the Aztecs, tomorrow morning we got to get up early. If you're a basketball fan, 10 a.m. tip-off. I blame CBS for this.
We always get hit with one of these. It seems like every year.
You got to take it. You're on CBS, like the Big Daddy CBS. You're not like on one of the satellite CBS channels. So
Big Daddy.
Yeah, you're
CBS.
on the main one. So they say play at 10 o'clock. You're going to be ready to go.
Clip that, my man.
At 10 a.m. tomorrow. But Utah State, this is such a big game. I look at the bracketology today. The Aztecs right now, according to Joe Lunardi, would be in there as an 11 seed. I beg your pardon, 10 seed. The Aztec men would be a 10. The women would be an 11. That's what I confused. The men would be a 10 seed right now. That does not leave you a lot of room for error.
Nope.
Utah State, although behind the Aztecs in the standings, would be a 9 seed. So they give Utah State the nod over the Aztecs. That will change tomorrow if you go in there and beat them.
For sure.
And the Aztecs still don't have a marquee win. I feel like they've had some good wins here, but they don't have one that the committee, I don't think, is going to look at and go, hey, that's a real good one. At Utah State would qualify. And I think it would also give them some breathing room in the standings. So there's so much that can be accomplished. The problem is it's not going to be easy to do. Utah State's a good team, and they're especially good in that arena there.
Tough place to play.
Yeah.
But you do get the sense that this Aztec team is trending upward.
Trending up. Now, no Guath again.
Yep.
He won't play. Harrington, they're hoping, although Dutch said that if he plays, he's going to have to play in pain. He's been in pain pretty much all season. I think it's the lower leg for Harrington, and he sat out the game, against Colorado State, hoping he'll be ready for this one tomorrow. So, I don't know if he'll go.
Listen, you're going to need this. With all that being said, you're going to need a big game from Miles.
Yeah,
I think he's,
and Reese can go 7 for 9 again. Wouldn't hurt my feelings.
And to me, he's starting to play kind of the way that I think we all envisioned him when he first got here. Those two are going to have to bring it for sure.
Bring it tomorrow. Farrell Compton has been really good of late, and he's going to have to defend the rim.
He's got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yes, he does. Don't foul. I'd rather give up a basket in the first 7 minutes of the game than pick up a foul, because you're right, Tony. They need his presence on the inside. Utah State, tough to beat. All I remember, though, is last year's game. And up there, you remember this too, probably, Tony, when I remind you. It was the game where Guath went down in a heap under the basket, and they ran down to one end and then ran down to the other end, and they never blew the whistle, and he was lying on the court. So we'll see what happens tomorrow at Utah State. Good luck to the guys out there. That's a big one.
Yeah, no, they get this one.
I'm going to start feeling a little better about the NCAA tournament if they can win tomorrow.
As you said, they can kind of maybe flip that 9-10.
I would think so
with a victory. All right, let's get to break. Kevin Vance, head coach for the San Diego State Aztecs baseball team, will join us next. We've got a daily gambit coming up. We got a countdown today as well. Did we figure out what we're doing on the countdown?
Well, Scraby figured it out. I'm going to have to do some research.
Okay.
We'll talk in the break.
Okay. Let's talk in the break. Confirm. But Kevin Vance coming up next. More Gwynn and Chris.
Chris, 97.3. The Fan, Kevin Vance, baseball coach, San Diego State, coming up here in just a minute or two. You had something in the Big Five about the tennis last night?
I did. It was all about
the controversy.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a little controversy.
Zverev is very angry.
He is, but more so because he lost an incredible 5.5-hour match to Alcaraz, who had to fight through cramps. I don't know if he had a pulled groin muscle at all. He barely could walk in the third set. Looked like he was going to just walk up to the net and shake hands in the fourth set. Decided to keep on trying, and somehow ended up pulling it out. He was down 5-3 in the final set. Zverev had a chance to serve for it, couldn't do it. So
why
Alcaraz,
is
he's mad because Alcaraz.
What's his name?
Zverev. Yeah, it's tough to pronounce. He's a German guy. He's number 3 in the world. He's awfully good. But he was upset because if you have cramps, you're not supposed. If you're cramping up, basically, you're not allowed to get the medical person to come out and help you.
I think that's a stupid rule to begin with.
Maybe so.
Is it an Australian Open only rule?
No, it's. I think throughout most of tennis. But if you have
so are you just supposed to retire at that point when you have a cramp? Like
either that, or you're just supposed to go out there and fight through it.
That seems stupid,
right? But the thing was, when Alcaraz got hurt, it was hard to tell if he had cramps or if he tweaked something, because it was kind of his right groin that he was gingerly walking on.
Right.
So they did come out.
Been cramps.
They looked at that, and that's what Zverev was mad, because he was like, "Well, he's got cramps. You can't treat him." But I don't know that it was ever proven one way or another that it was.
Gotcha.
So, and that was in the third set. The interesting thing was Alcaraz was ahead 2-0, and he was about to win the match when this happened. And then when it happened, he couldn't play hardly for the next hour and a half. And Zverev came back to tie it 2-2. Yeah. And then miraculously, Alcaraz just said, I don't know, in the fifth set,
turn the gas on,
got it going again. So it was really a great one.
I was watching the breakdown before the match last night, because it's weird. When I leave here from the Scraby Show, they're starting their matches.
Yes, that went a long time. Yeah,
but they they were breaking down some of Alcaraz's shots, and I didn't realize how good this dude is.
He's superhuman. He is
hitting 110-mile-an-hour returns to the dot on the corner.
Long arms.
The other thing that Alcaraz does is he honestly, and again,
he looks like he has long arms.
Yeah, he's playing the number 3 guy in the world. So he's not playing you or I. He's toying with the guy out there. He drops a drop shot. The guy runs up. He hits it over his head. The guy runs back. He hits it to the right. The guy runs to the right. He hits it. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's got to be infuriating.
He's having fun out there, and he's that good, to be able to do it. It's really fun to watch him. I don't know how many more. He's got 6 majors already. He's only like 23 or 4 years old. So wow. He could someday threaten Djokovic. But again, how about Djokovic? He beat Sinner in the match after that one in 4 hours.
Sinner beat himself, I think.
Maybe so. But Djokovic hung in there to allow it to happen. He did. Djokovic was facing 18 break points in the match, and he only lost 2 of those points. So every time Djokovic needed a point, he got it.
This guy is like a cat. He's got a whole bunch of lives. I mean, he's
he's
a game away from getting eliminated.
He should have been eliminated in the previous round.
Right.
Yeah.
Then he has 8. He had to beat 18
break points, and he broke. He hung on 16 times.
Wow.
So anyway, Djokovic wins. That was really a shock. I think the odds were plus 800 for Djokovic to even win that match. And now he'll play Alcaraz on Sunday, or it'll be Saturday night, late night here.
They matched up not that long ago, I feel.
They've always matched up. So it's going to be fun to watch them. I don't see how Djokovic can win, because Alcaraz is just too superhuman right now. So it's amazing to watch this guy. And he's really, I don't think you can really root against him. He's fun. He's athletic. He's exciting. Says all the right things. Plays to the crowd. Yeah. Anyway, he's a very likable athlete. All right, so we'll get to a little tennis later on the controversy. But right now, no controversy at San Diego State baseball. Near and dear to not only Tony Gwynn Jr.'s heart, but mine as well. Kevin Vance, baseball coach for the Aztecs, joining us here on 97.3 The Fan. Kevin, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Are you just, did you have trouble sleeping after the inspiring speech given by my partner last night to the ball club?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great perspective for the guys, and it was an awesome message. You know, enjoy the journey, because it ends for all of us.
Kevin,
it was awesome.
We're gonna get to the Dinner on the Diamond event that you're hosting tomorrow. I want to talk a little bit about this team here in the 2026 season. I mean, a pretty revamped squad. Got a chance to see these guys finish up yesterday to practice. I mean, tell us a little bit about the team, the makeup of it, and then tell us a little bit about the schedule, because you guys have a pretty eventful schedule as well this year.
Yeah. So the team it's kind of broken up into thirds of guys that returning guys, transfers, and freshmen. Which going into it was, all right, we got 3 different groups here, and they really gelled together. I'm excited for what we got. You know, it's going to be a tough lineup. You know, we got some little scrappy guys that are going to get on base, and got plenty of juice too. So it's been really cool just to see those guys all come together. And on the mound, we got plenty of horses. I think we just need some experience, right? A lot of these guys are coming from other places where maybe they didn't get an opportunity, and they're going to get it here, and we're going to throw them into the fire and get them that experience. But we got enough talent for sure. And the thing I've been really happy with is the culture. They really have bonded, and they get along, and been doing this for 10 years now. And I know that that's more important than the talent, right? Pushing each other, holding each other accountable. And it's a good group, really, really good group of kids. And it's going to take us a long way. And the schedule, I mean, we beefed it up a little bit. We got, you know, probably number 1 UCLA in the second week and a midweek, and playing SC. You know, it's exciting. We want to challenge ourselves, and you know, when we're doing that, playing really good teams, we know we're going to get better at the very least. And you know, the long-term goal of that is set up the schedule to have a good RPI and get in that large bid, get to a regional.
Kevin Vance, new baseball coach at San Diego State, was in the College World Series last year as an assistant at the University of Arizona. For those who don't know, Kevin is from San Diego, went to Torrey Pines High School. So he's arriving back here to America's finest state. I know that's a big deal to you, Kevin. And one of the things that I've enjoyed, you know, reading and listening to you speak, is you are putting absolutely no limitations on what can be accomplished here. You know, I go back to when I I can't even believe I can remember back to when I was in the program in the early 80s, but it was a top 10 program then. I had nothing to do with that at all. Mostly Tony's dad had a lot to do with it, but we know it can be done. And I know that even though it's going to take some time, and everybody understands that, you're putting no limitations on what you can do.
Absolutely. I think, you know, everyone knows the sleeping giant, and, you know, it's baseball. That's the cool thing. It's not football, you know, where we can get the little guy that's undervalued and we can coach him up. And, you know, it really is the one true sport. It's America's pastime. And that's why I think it's great, where you can develop and get the most out of guys, and you can really beat anyone, you know, on any day. And you just got to get the right guys to buy into the message, and just chip away at it brick by brick. And, you know, we have the bones here and the facility, and I think we have great coaches. So I think once we get this thing going, it kind of sells itself. And, you know, hey, we got upgrades coming, and we have good, genuine relationships with players. And that's really what it comes down to in this game. And, you know, acquiring talent and getting them better and getting them to the next level. So yeah, got big plans for sure. I want to host a regional here at Tony Gwynn Stadium. That's a big goal of ours, and you got to keep getting better every day.
Kevin Vance joins us here, head coach for the San Diego State Aztecs baseball team. And Kevin, you're in the midst of your first season as a head coach. What have been some of the things you've had to learn on the fly? Now, kind of managing the whole thing versus just having, a certain portion of the team.
Yeah, learning pretty much everything on the fly. Learning something new every day for sure. It's but it's been fun. There's a lot more that goes into it than just coaching up the players, all the admin stuff, and fundraising, putting on these events. It's been a daunting task for sure, but starting to enjoy it, and just super grateful for where I'm at, and just always staying humble and continuing to learn. Having you at practice the other day, and having Buddy Black around and Strauss, right? I'm learning every day from you guys, and that's the key. Just I'm probably gonna mess some things up here and there, but that's part of it. You just gotta, it's like we tell the players, you gotta keep going and be objective and have some perspective and move on and stay learning, stay growing all the time.
Big event coming up tomorrow, the dinner on the Diamond. I'm gonna let Tony get into that with you in a second. Has it dawned on you yet, Kevin, that your very first game as a head coach will be played on Friday the 13th? Is that caught mention of that? Yeah, I just noticed that.
I love it.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. No, I was looking at your schedule to tell everybody when the first game is so they can go out. It will be Friday night, February 13th at Tony Gwynn Stadium against Long Island University. And as you mentioned, you got the Tony Gwynn Legacy Tournament with BYU and Utah and Creighton and USD coming in. And so it's going to be fun this year. Talk about involving Strasburg. You touched on Tony being around, but I know Steven has really wanted to be part of this baseball program, and he is a big deal to be part of it with you.
Yeah, he loves this place. He's an Aztec for life. He really cares, and it's been really awesome just to have him around, talk to the guys, talk to me, and it's cool to see how much pride he has in this place. And I know you guys were talking about the wall earlier. I'm out here looking at it, and he was a big part of that. So in all aspects, he works with our pitchers, helps me, what are we working on with this guy? What are we working on with that guy? How can we, so it's just been great for no one slipping through the cracks. And, like you mentioned, I do have more duties than I'm used to as a pitching coach. So the more hands on deck and having a World Series MVP who's done it at the highest levels is pretty awesome to have to fill in those cracks. So super grateful for that. And he's awesome.
Kevin, in the early going, you've clearly made an attempt to kind of re-engage with the community here in San Diego. Chris kind of mentioned it, dinner on the Diamond happening tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about the event and how it all came together.
Yeah, we wanted to galvanize the alums and get everyone here, and not just the alums from San Diego State, to get the city involved. This is a baseball town, and, people want to come out and support. We've seen the Padres, we know what it can become, and we've seen what the crowds were when Strasburg was here. And, we want to try and do that every night. And so the dinner it's going to be pretty awesome with a lot of former Padres, ex-Nady, Buddy, Klesko, Nevin, Loretta. And for me, that's just those are the guys I watched when I fell in love with baseball and knew I wanted to become a coach at some point. And so it's going to be pretty humbling to have those guys there. We're going to have some good food, calling it a taste of San Diego, some different food vendors, and then a San Diego State alum panel, and just get the city going and hearing from some legends in town, and just get people fired up to revamp Tony Gwynn Stadium and contribute a little bit and just get out to games. We plan on doing it every year. It's a little bit of a page out of the Padres book. I know they do the dinner on the Diamond as well. Hopefully they don't come after me for taking the idea. But can't beat it. Why not? I'm sweating right now out on the field, so we got great weather, and we might as well do it outside under the lights and one of the best venues in college baseball.
You can go to goaztecs.com, by the way, if you want to find out more information. The Dinner on the Diamond right there on the baseball page. It is tomorrow night, so don't wait around. If you want to get down there, 5:30 tomorrow at Tony Gwynn Stadium for the Dinner on the Diamond. It should be a lot of fun. And Tony, are you going to speak again, or did you use up everything last night? Do you have something left?
I'm hosting a panel
okay.
for the evening, so we'll see how it goes. Kevin, we appreciate your time, man. We'll catch up again tomorrow.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Good
guys.
luck with everything, Kevin. We're here, and we'll be talking a lot of Aztec baseball, getting people on out there this year.
Indeed.
Awesome. Appreciate the support.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Vance, head coach for the San Diego State Aztecs, just kind of laying it out for us. First year at the helm. And, it's funny. I walked in yesterday, and, typically this time of year, these guys are inter-squadding. You got scouts in there kind of watching these inter-squad games. And I ran into one that I knew as he was walking out, and he was saying, "You guys, they're going to be all right." And, this is a big kind of shift from last year. This team really struggled
last couple
season,
years,
last couple
unfortunately.
Seasons, right. And so it's some transfers, some JUCO transfers, a few freshmen, and then a couple of the returning guys. So it's a new squad.
Kevin Vance has got to get it back to the Aztec baseball program being like the Pittsburgh Steelers,
right?
Where we only have a couple of coaches. We had Coach Dietz, we had your dad, we had Mark Martinez. Now kind of stringing through to Kevin Vance, and hopefully he can carry it on. Everything that happens at that stadium, I always think of the great Coach Dietz and everything that he did there for the baseball program, and your dad picking right up. And it's time to get Aztec baseball back to the top. I know this. I know this. We all want this. Mark Martinez had, I thought some good success. He just couldn't get a regional win. He had so many close calls there. But Mark did a great job. And, but I think Kevin might be the guy that gets to the next level because he's been to the World Series. He knows what he's going to take to get there.
Yeah, he knows what it looks like for sure.
Yeah. All right. First game, Friday the 13th, if you can't remember, but February 13th, it's coming up in a week and a half.
Now, when do the ladies play again?
Well, yeah, they got a good game tomorrow. It's a good day at San Diego State all day tomorrow. You got the Aztec men in the morning, right on TV, 10 a.m. Then, I would invite everybody to come out, or those basketball fans to come out. The women are playing at 1 o'clock tomorrow. They are honoring the players from the Sweet 16 women's team. It is the 16-year anniversary of that, which I can't believe. I remember being down there at Texas when they won those two games and qualified for the Sweet 16. They're going to have a bunch of the players are going to be there tomorrow at the Aztec women's game. And it's also a kids in sports day. If you have kids that are 8th grade or younger, they get in free tomorrow. So if you've never been to an Aztec women's game, you want to expose your kids to it, your daughters, you want to come on out, see one Aztec women's basketball game, tomorrow's a hell of a day to do it because you can get everybody in the family in pretty much for free. The team is playing lights out. They've won 12 in a row. They're in first place. So make it an Aztec day tomorrow. And then after that, go on over to the Dinner in the Diamond, right? That's at 5:30 after the women's game. Yep. So, and you and I are going to squeeze in between Padres Fan Fest tomorrow. Indeed. It's a busy day tomorrow. We got a lot to get done. Padres Fan Fest. We're going to be out there from 2 to 4 after Braden's
This is my
show.
last stress ball weekend. Last weekend, same deal. Had 2 different things I was doing. And now, same thing.
We're going to be. I need there to be more than one of me tomorrow, and I unfortunately,
man, that would be
right. Every now and again, it would be helpful to have another one.
Would you ever clone yourself?
For this?
Have I ever cloned myself?
Yeah.
Where do you keep your clone then?
I don't know. There's got to be a way to destroy it, and then
after they go to after they go to FanFest for you, destroy the clone.
Usually the clones start to deteriorate after a while. So
or they take over.
Get him while he's fresh. Get him out there. Get him back. Destroy it. Be done.
I'm not going clone. I'm just going to go. I'm going to send the AI me down to FanFest tomorrow to work with you, Scravy.
It's a little glitchy sometimes.
It does.
Yeah.
Chris, there's a suggestion for your car because if you just tuned in, Chris doesn't know if his car is going to start. His battery issues. Dead.
Yes. Okay.
They said Chris should go out during break and start his car, leave it running for 30 minutes, and if it doesn't start, call AAA.
That's a segment because you can lock it because you got the key, right? You can start.
Okay.
I don't think
Oh
you
wait,
can do that.
no, you don't have a push start, do you?
He does have a push
I
start.
have this.
You
So would it not lock? Do we know if I start the car, would it lock if I
Yeah,
left?
Absolutely. If you
I don't
take your
know.
keys with you,
I don't
And
know.
it keeps running?
yes. What? Of course.
Wow.
You keep the car in park.
I would think they wouldn't let that happen with no one in the car, because what if it just starts rolling away?
It's in park. How's it going to roll away?
I guess that's a good point.
It's no different than you sitting in the car and just.
My car would not. Actually, my car does not let me lock the doors if the engine's running and I'm not inside of it, because they think you're locking your keys in
What
the
kind
car.
of car you got?
A Volkswagen.
I'm going to challenge that theory.
Yeah, no, they don't want you to lock your keys
It
in the
doesn't
car.
make any sense.
I'm
understand
gonna test it. One of the breaks. I'll run down there. I will start the car. I will attempt to lock
I
it
might have to record this. We'll
and
just
come
go down
back
there together.
upstairs. We'll make a big. Oh goodness! Why do these things? They
I'm
only
pretty
seem
sure
to
you can
happen
do
to
this.
me, but they don't. They actually happen to Scraby too. So I feel like I
Not
have
anymore. My new
company.
car is.
Oh,
been
you're
nice.
fine now?
My Prius was a
Your
problem.
battery will never wear out.
I was having to add oil on a daily basis with my Prius.
All right, hanging in there for 6 o'clock. Thanks to Kevin Vance and the
Season
baseball.
is
Next.
here, San Diego, and the Padres give us something.
There's Roadrunner. Meet me. He doesn't like me. I guess I wouldn't like me either if I was chasing me. As you can see, I'm all Aztec'd out here at the Aztec Baseball Tournament. It's the SDSU Baseball Alumni Tournament. Right now, we are 1 under in the scramble, and Chris is playing well, Tony's playing well, but our ringer, Jack Townsend, is playing really well, so. So Chris says that he can't play golf, but this is the second birdie putt he's made for us. This time it was like 20 feet.
Thank you very much, Greg. But once again, you're hitting some very nice shots as well. I'm not usually complimentary to you, but I can't help but be complimentary. Your shot making today.
With my what?
Your shot making. You've hit some.
So we are just around week 10 now, and it's getting really windy. It's actually kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie, I know we're in San Diego, but we're 3 under as a group. We just got off of a birdie, and I just hit my 8 minutes. There's a squirrel. He wants to attack me. Girly! We just got our second birdie of the day thanks to this guy.
Yeah, a 4-footer after
It was a 5-footer.
after our pro drove it 300 to the front of the green and then chipped it within 5 feet.
Uh-oh.
Gravy, don't feed the animals.
Don't feed the animals. I do feed animals, but Chris made a birdie putt. Leaving the golf course. And we ended up shooting 63 once everything was accounted for, since it was a scramble and we had an SDSU golf player, Jack Townsend. He was with us and he did a lot for us. I think we shot 63 because of him, but we all had a good time. There's Roadrunner. Meet me. He doesn't like me. I guess I wouldn't like me either if I was chasing me. As you can see, I'm all Aztec'd out here at the Aztec Baseball Tournament. It's the SDSU Baseball Alumni Tournament. Right now, we are 1 under in the scramble, and Chris is playing well, Tony's playing well, but our ringer, Jack Townsend, is playing really well, so. So Chris says that he can't play golf, but this is the second birdie putt he's made for us. This time it was like 20 feet.
Thank you very much, Greg. But once again, you're hitting some very nice shots as well. I'm not usually complimentary to you, but I can't help but be complimentary. Your shot making today.
With my what?
Your shot making. You've hit some.
We are week 10 now, and it's getting really windy. It's actually kind of cold. I'm not gonna lie, I know we're in San Diego, but we're 3 under as a group. We just got off of birdie, and I just hit my 8 minutes. There's a squirrel. He wants to attack me.
Girly.
We just got our second birdie of the day thanks to this guy.
Yeah, a 4-footer after
It was a 5-footer.
after our pro drove it 300 to the front of the green and then chipped it within 5 feet.
Uh-oh.
Gravy, don't feed the animals.
Don't feed the animals. I do feed animals, but Chris made a birdie putt. Leaving the golf course. And we ended up shooting 63 once everything was accounted for, since it was a scramble, and we had an SDSU golf player, Jack Townsend. He was with us, and he did a lot for us. I think we shot 63 because of him. But we all had a good time. There's a Roadrunner. Meet me. He doesn't like me. I guess I wouldn't like me either if I was chasing me. As you can see, I'm all Aztec'd out here at the Aztec Baseball Tournament. It's the SDSU Baseball Alumni Tournament. Right now, we are 1 under in the scramble. And Chris is playing well, Tony's playing well. But our ringer, Jack Townsend, is playing really well. So,
Hour number 2 here on Gwynn and Chris, Tony Gwynn Jr., Chris Ello, Matt Scraby, Daily Gambit coming up here for you shortly.
I'm like in a panic right now.
Why?
Because I'm going to have to go down and try to start the car and
I'm
then lock
going
the
with
door. You're going to go with me to protect me. I have a feeling like something crazy will happen and I'll get locked inside the car myself.
You can't lock
you
yourself
can't lock
in a
yourself
car.
inside the car, Chris.
You're not a toddler.
I can
You're
if
not a toddler.
I can. I can if I give Tony the keys and well, it's
And
going
I'm
to
just going to leave you in there now.
it's going to be a crazy day one way or
I
the
wouldn't
other.
chance it until after the show.
What? What do you
After
mean
the show
chance
might be
it?
too
What's
late.
Uh,
me.
because what if you get it started now, but then it doesn't start again later?
If you got to leave it running for 30 minutes anyway.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
Leaving it running?
Yeah, by itself.
What's going to happen?
Like Chris is, I'm with Chris on this one.
I'm going
I
to
feel
come
like
up
someone's gonna
here
steal
and you're
it.
going to ask me to do the show for a half an hour when my car is downstairs running.
Yes.
And you don't have like a hybrid, right? It's just a motor, so it's going to be spewing carbon monoxide
First
in the
of
air.
all, it's a nice car. It's not going
It
to be
is.
spewing carbon
Wrecking
monoxide.
are you saying I'm going to be wrecking the environmental footprint, Scrape?
Yeah, the carbon footprint goes
Yeah.
way up.
Well, I appreciate the
And,
suggestions
and it
out
burns
there,
gas.
but
This is I don't like this idea.
That is
I don't like
that
this.
it will be doing. It will be burning gas.
I'm so stressed now.
I'm just saying though,
My
it's
life
better
was so
than
much
waiting
easier before
till
that dummy light
it's
went
better
on.
wait until 6 o'clock and then going down there and it doesn't start.
And then
now- yeah.
I'm in deep
At
trouble.
least you can kind of prepare if you know now.
Did you say that you did have AAA?
Yes.
I think you should just call AAA and have them jump you.
Okay, but if you go now, you can at least call them and they could time it up and boom, boom, boom.
Can you call AAA and there's no way you could rely. I mean, I'm not trying to speak against my friends at AAA out there, but I find it hard to believe that I could call AAA and say, "Will you please meet me at my car at precisely 6 p.m."
Well, no,
and
no,
they'll be
no, it's
You
there.
don't
like
have
that.
to time it up, but we
There
got
is
you.
no way that'll happen.
Yeah, you say
We got you. If you got to go down, we can hold it down while you're down there taking care of business. Listen, it's happened to me before. I know how to with the whole battery thing. They're going to offer you a battery. You got to decide if you want to pay their price for the
I
battery.
might have to.
Yeah, but they're going to have it. They're going to have it for you. I'm just
Everybody's
saying.
saying you need to call at 5 or before 6. So
Yes. So I say do it now or after.
and
when
see what they
maybe
say.
not this
Oh,
break,
we'll be
'cause
there in
this
30
next
minutes
break
or something.
This next break isn't one of our longest. You want to wait to the 3:30 break, right? That's the longest one.
You know what we'll do?
I think I'm just going to go buy a battery and you guys can do the show for an hour and a half while I'm gone.
How are you going to change it?
It's that idea.
Yeah. Then
Can you change a battery?
Well, you go a place where they put it in for
No,
you.
no.
What do you mean? No.
Can you-
If your car
you
doesn't
change
start,
a
you're not going to
battery?
be going anywhere.
Yeah. I got a lot of issues right now.
No, what I'm asking is, can you personally take out a battery and install a new
I would
one?
think I could, but there's no way I'm going to do it.
Oh, well, I get that. I mean,
So, yeah,
I can't
forget it.
All right, let's get to the Daily Gambit.
Thank goodness this happened, guys, because otherwise
We'd have nothing.
we've already used the tennis, so that's about it.
Do you like money?
I think about money a lot.
Do you like money without doing anything?
Winning.
Do you want to make money while watching sports?
I think Washington is immortal luck.
Washington! Woohoo! If you answered yes, this is your segment. Just don't blame us when you lose.
Nothing is ever your fault.
It's your game. Take it.
Gwynn and Chris go through the top bets of the day in The Daily Gambit on 97.3 The Fan.
Daily Gambit.
I see some of you out there talking
Sports
about me.
betting segment here on Gwynn and
Yeah, I
Chris.
fell asleep.
Everybody, gamble responsibly.
I'm looking on DraftKings right now. There's some actual odds on whether or not my car will start at
Oh, what
6
is
o'clock.
it? What is it?
Minus 250.
We're not going to wait
at the
till 6 o'clock. We're going to go down there
moment.
early.
We're going down there. Okay. Tony's talking me into it.
I think you should, man.
I think you should, because you pay for AAA.
Yeah, man. But exactly.
AAA is not cheap.
Oh, so they call me when they get here, and then I leave.
You can
the
request
show.
that. This happens all the time. People at work needing something done.
You know, the new AAA is you got to text. You got to like go through it's got like a.
Oh, right. You can't just call and order the guy. You have to do it on your phone.
You can call, but once they set you up, it's kind of, you got to watch how they come through the phone. Just make sure you prepare. That's all I'm saying.
The plot thickens.
You
Let
can
me
do
make sure
this.
I got my AAA card here. All right, let's go.
All right. Yes. Tony,
Daily
you got back
Gambit.
in the
Let's get
chat.
to
You
some
good?
sports talk. I don't want to talk about this all day.
They're giving me a hard time.
They are giving you a hard time.
Here we go. Roadside and battery service right here.
What's the number on the front? I'm just kidding. Don't read that. We made some bets last night. First one was UCSD minus 3.5 against the UCSB Gauchos. And you guys chose UCSB. I chose UCSD. UCSB took care of business.
Gauchos,
they won by 14,
baby.
62-48. Illinois minus 12.5. I'm not sure who they played, but
Washington.
Washington, we all took Illinois. Illinois won the game, but they did not cover 75-66.
Illinois won the game, but
they did not cover. Iowa women minus 1.5 at USC. You guys went USC. I went Iowa. USC won big.
Handle
81-69.
I was looking ahead to UCLA on Sunday.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, they shouldn't have. You're right.
I warned against that.
Thunder minus 6.5 against the T-Wolves. I think the T-Wolves won this game.
Straight up.
Yeah, 123-111.
Thunder now lost 11 games, so they've totally boxed up any chance of setting any records.
Alcaraz minus 6.5 games.
I guess Anthony proved us wrong there, huh?
Yes. Zverev, or you guys chose Alcaraz. I chose Zverev like a dummy.
No, you won.
Yeah.
You got 5.5 or 6 games or something.
You know he can't count.
I was just about to do the math.
Yeah, don't do it.
6-4-7-6-6-7-6-7-7-5.
Yeah,
It was- you
Alcaraz
don't know-
won
you
by
still
like
don't know
one
math.
game, so you're good.
One game. Tony.
You're good.
Then Jokic. I don't know why that
Is he now
was
playing
so hard.
tennis?
I mean, I know the man's good. but man.
Jokic is a hell of an athlete. I didn't know he's down under while he's rehabbing
Now he's playing
in the
tennis?
semifinals of the Australian Open.
I meant Djokovic and Sinner over under 32.5 games. Chris went over. Tony and I went under, and this went way over 48 games. So Chris wins that bet.
All right. Let's see what we got for tonight. Chris gets his car started by 6 o'clock. Over, under? No. Michigan minus 1.5 at Michigan State tonight. This is a great game. Two teams in the top 10. Wolverines are number 3. Spartans are number 7. It's at Sparty. But Michigan's favored by 1.5. Start with you, Scrabe. You're the college basketball least expert I know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I mean, I've seen Michigan play, and they are very good. And I'm just going to go Michigan. That's not enough points.
It just seems like Michigan's so good the way they dominated everybody. But even though they're probably somewhat familiar with it, on the road at Michigan State, Izzo, That's too much of a combination. I'll take Sparty.
Too much, huh?
Yeah, I'll take Sparty plus
Give me
1.5.
the old Wolverines.
You're taking
please.
what's his name? Dusty May. I think it's not. I
Give
don't remember.
me the Black Sock, Michigan.
Michigan's
Yeah.
coach, is the same guy that was Florida Atlantic in the Final Four when the Aztecs beat them. That's now the
Wow.
Michigan coach.
Wow.
Yeah, from
That's
that
a
game.
good
Little trivia
yeah.
for you. Of course, the former coach at Michigan is now assistant at Michigan is now the head coach with the Aztecs.
That's right.
They have a lot of ties. Speaking of the Aztecs, they're getting 5.5 tomorrow, Tony, at Utah State.
How about
I'm
I'll
obviously
say
taking
I'll
us.
say back-to-back covers for the Aztecs.
5.5. Scrabe, you want to give 5.5 and take the Aggies?
No, because last time I
Be
did this, I
chastised.
didn't win. I'll go Aztecs.
145.5 points for the game tomorrow. 73-72 would get you to 145. Tony, your pick, over or under the point total?
Under.
Scraby?
Over.
I'm hoping the Aztecs can keep it under. Arizona, number 1 in the nation. They're starting to talk now about them going undefeated. It's never happened, or it hasn't happened since 1976. What's that?
Nah,
Oh, you said wrong.
No. I was going to change mine to over, but no, leave it at that.
You can go over.
No, leave it at there. Leave it there.
All right. Arizona tomorrow gets a little test because they go at Arizona State. Always a good matchup down there. 14.5 point spread for the visitors from Arizona, who are number 1 in the nation, undefeated. Scrabe on the road tomorrow.
I'll take Arizona.
You will. That's what the odds makers are counting on.
Yeah.
People that are not that well informed.
Yeah, I don't know much about college basketball.
Well, Bobby
to be honest.
Hurley is still coaching over there at Arizona State, and he hates Arizona. He is struggling, but I bet you he gets ready for one game tomorrow. I'll take ASU. Tony.
Yeah, no. This Arizona team
you say.
This Arizona team
Yeah,
is good.
no. All right, Lakers and Washington Wizards tonight. Can't that just be a walkover? You almost hate using the energy to play the Wizards, don't you, Tony?
Yeah, no doubt. But they won't if they're not gonna give it to us though. So
No, 229.5 points.
What is it?
229.5. That's 115 to 114. And
Under.
I'm first. Hold your horses. I'm gonna go over. You go under? I'm gonna stay under? Okay. Scraby? Over. Luka minus 11 points versus LeBron. Doing a head-to-head on two Laker guys.
There's no one on Washington that we
So
can
you
do
don't know
this
who to
with.
root for, Tony. You got them both. Going Luka minus 11 points or LeBron? Tony Gwynn Jr. first
LeBron.
up. LeBron plus the 11. Scraby?
Yeah, I got to take those points. LeBron.
I don't have to take those points at all. I watched Luka. I mean, honestly, LeBron he's on the all-time team, but there's no comparison in the two players at this moment, is there, Tony? I mean, isn't that fair? I mean, Luka's just ridiculously good.
Just a younger.
Yeah.
player.
Sabalenka versus Rybakina. That is the Aussie Open women's final tonight. 22.5 games. Over, under. Straight sets, you could still get over if it was like 7-6, 7-5. Otherwise, to bet over, you needed to go the full 3 sets. Scraby.
It's a final. I'll say it's a close one. I'll say over.
I think it is going to be close. Rybakina is playing quite well. Sabalenka is the number 1 player, but I think Rybakina can give her a tussle. I'll say over also. Tony.
Under.
All right. And then tomorrow night, it'll be Alcaraz only giving 5.5 games to Djokovic.
This is crazy.
What?
He just barely made it through, and now all of a sudden
Now he's in the final,
Yeah,
right?
it's insane.
Who barely made it through? Alcaraz?
Djokovic.
Well, they both barely made it through.
Well, Djokovic was like
He was
we
like-
talked about it.
yeah,
It was like,
He was eliminated.
Yeah.
Admittedly so.
Like Alcaraz played through it,
right.
and he was already winning.
All right. Well, pick who you want. Tony, you're first. Alcaraz or Djokovic? Alcaraz minus 5.5. Scraby. Any love for the old master? 24 championships. He's also won the Australian Open 10 times. He's trying to win for the 11th time down there. He's
think,
owned this thing for many years.
There is some luck on his side, so I'm going to go with Djokovic.
Joker, he says.
Luck ends here, baby.
I think it does too. Unless Alcaraz is still hurting from the injury last night.
I know that he said he felt better after he got the on-court massage.
It was a little weird to watch the guy over there rubbing the inside of his leg for like 10. They didn't need a close-up of that.
No, they didn't.
You know what I mean? They could have just told us it was happening. I would have been fine.
They wanted you to know that, you know, where
it was a little uneasy watching that.
Where he was actually tight at, man.
Yeah. Well, they let us know, Tony. They let us know.
Didn't need it.
Yeah.
Let's get to break. Are we going to stay with it or are we going to go to break?
We didn't need it.
Let's go to break because I think we have a good topic for the next segment.
All right. What topic is that again?
Well, Jacob Wilson got an extension, and we have a little bit of a question about Jacob Wilson compared to another player that we are familiar with.
Oh, I see where this is going. More Gwynn and Chris on the other side.
From the 855.
And what is before they try, what is the heat index they're facing? Do we know? Or
Well, you could look up the Scoville on a ghost pepper.
Yeah.
It's one of the world's hottest. There's a couple of hotters.
Scoville's the measurement unit.
The X pepper and all of that.
Thanks for the education because I did not know.
I've allowed milk and bread, but if I was asked,
tell
I
us
would have said
the
no.
actual rules of this. Like
the rule
Let's
is
see if you can do it. I guess
you guys alternate spoonfuls until one of you can't.
That's
one of you
not
can't
happening.
do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Until you can't do it anymore.
Fulls.
I will take
And
one.
the winner,
spoonful of
Scravy,
this.
has a jar of
Here it is.
a couple of my jars.
I think they
products.
both are winners if they pass
Hold on
this.
one second.
I hate
The
to
winners.
say, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
There will be no back and forth. There will be one spoonful.
Now,
This is the one that he has right now.
The 38,
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Now,
maybe.
this right here, I've been putting on some of my turkey burgers.
Good stuff.
This is hot.
Okay.
Right, are we
All
doing
right,
this?
Here we go.
All right. Let's
Adam's
do it.
ready.
This is a
There,
full
away he goes.
spoonful
He
of
does
the-
have a full spoonful
He
for
does.
those listening.
There's
on
no
that.
doubt. I'm literally sweating watching him
That's
do
a
this
full
right now.
spoon?
That's a full spoon.
All right.
That is a full
down the
spoon.
hatch we go.
All
All right.
right.
And man, he went the whole thing. He did not.
My
He
turn?
did not trickle that down the throat. He
He
just.
hasn't reached for the milk yet.
Scraby's coming over.
When does the heat kick in?
Oh,
I knew it.
When does the heat kick in?
Wow. You better go, dude.
There goes Scraby. Scraby,
both did it.
did you swallow that, Scraby? Yeah.
That is some good stuff.
It's delicious.
delicious.
We're gonna see it.
Tasty.
I'm gonna watch you now.
I'm feeling it already. Adam, are you?
No.
He's
Adam's
feeling good.
feeling nothing. All right, so take another spoonful, Adam. You'll win.
Oh, come on. Now we're double dipping.
Yeah, he's all
you
one
can't put your
spoonful.
same
That's
spoon
not
in
what
there.
the competition's all about.
We always said
Spoonful
that.
too?
Yeah, go for
Oh
it.
yeah.
I always said that Adam Klug was kind of had a.
I at least used a different spoon, no double dipping.
All right.
I didn't know where I don't think
I
it
always thought
matters.
Adam Klug had a cold persona, but evidently it's just the opposite.
All right.
Big
He
boss
is
Michael
handling
Bowles
it.
in the
Wait,
YouTube
now,
chat,
dog.
by the way.
What you waiting on? You let laughing it drip in your hand. Oh, okay.
Scraby, where are you? Let me see.
Okay.
I'm just looking at Adam, and Adam's not having any problem at all.
Look at you, Adam.
Adam is back
All right.
to.
College
But
boy.
this
I must tell you, Tony,
hold on.
that Adam has cashed the check.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
cashed
You
his
said I
check.
wouldn't be able to catch
I
it.
did.
No, you
I
cashed
sure
it,
did.
man.
You
You
proved me
cashed it
wrong,
for
my
sure.
friend. I
Scraby,
gotta tell you though, this is further proof that whatever we got him with that
the
tie,
tie thing,
was
yeah, because
super weak.
this is less than a 10,
he's
right?
he's over here having a difficult time.
You're turning a little
no,
red,
The time
Scraby.
was just as bad.
You're turning a
This
little
hit me
red.
By the way,
faster.
this is delicious.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
he's
Take
going
another
worse.
one.
Yes.
Come on, Adam. Wow, you're gonna have to come back in 6 months with like an 88.
Oh.
38.
We'll have to go with the higher Scoville next time.
All right. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. He's talking
Drop.
trash now.
Well, he
I
should
haven't had a
be.
sip of milk or
He
bread.
hasn't even reached for it.
No, he doesn't
came out
even
of the
need the
gates
bread.
talking trash.
All right.
All right. Now
Hey,
I'm
man.
going to take another one.
What?
Well,
Why
you
are
got you got a
doing
whole
this
other
to
spoon.
yourself.
No, because I don't want.
You don't want Adam to say
He
he
has
has
By the way,
wheat sauce,
yeah, he
baby.
get the whole
Full spoon,
get the same
baby.
thing that like he's dropping it all in there.
Keep the studio clean.
It's all anybody's
Big
worried
boss
about.
Michael watching over here. Come on.
Ooh, boy, Scrabe, get back in front of the camera. Your face is red, Scrabe, isn't it, Tony? Are you
I'm
seeing
sweating.
the same thing?
You are sweating. Your face is definitely.
Why do you keep doing this?
You're not feeling anything?
Adam hasn't even
Anything?
moved over
I
there.
feel a 1 or maybe a 2 out of 10 here.
Wow.
Adam
That's ridiculous
Klug.
because
Wow.
Adam Klug is a tough
Scraby's
son of
now
a
bent
gun.
over the trash can.
No,
over
I had
there.
to spit.
I was going to say, it looks like Adam Klug may be producing the rest of the show because he's fine. Scraby may need
Scraby's
to
going to
go
bed.
get
bed. Yeah, you know,
assistance.
here's
Want the milk, dude? It might
Frank
work
predicted
better.
that.
No.
Oh, did he?
Frank
Scraby's having
predicted that.
bread.
Oh yeah, that Adam would just cruise through this with
Frank
no problem.
predicted this.
He did.
Frank on the last show.
I
said
saw you
Adam
had
would
it
have
like
no
that.
He
problem.
did.
I got a newfound respect from Tony Gwynn Jr.
Yes,
here.
you do.
So-
all right.
So Scraby has the prizes for you, Adam. You have one, a jar of the ghost.
You can
pepper
have as much of this
salsa.
as you want at all
And
times.
the,
Yeah.
Mr. Lane's roasty 38 chili powder.
You should let me have that chili powder, though. I think I do. I think I would do more damage.
Started
with
off
this.
giving me the mild.
And what is before they try, what is the heat index they're facing? Do we know? Or
Well, you could look up the Scoville on a ghost pepper.
yeah.
It's one of the
there.
world's hottest. There's a couple of hotters.
Scoville's the
Reaper
measurement
and
unit.
the
Okay.
X pepper and all of that.
Thanks for the education because I did not know. it was
I've
Scoville.
allowed
Yeah.
milk and bread, but if I was
So
asked,
tell
I would
us
have
tell
said
us the
no.
actual rules of this. Like
The rule
Let's see if he
is
can do it. I guess
you guys alternate spoonfuls until one of you can't.
Yeah, that's,
One
yeah,
of
that's
you
not
can't
happening.
do it anymore.
Yeah,
That's not happening.
until you can't do it anymore.
fools.
I will take
And
one
the winner,
spoonful of
Scraby,
this.
has a jar
Yes,
of
it is.
a couple of my jars.
I think they
products.
both are winners if they
Hold
pass
on one
this.
second.
I hate to
Winners.
say, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
There will be no back and forth. There will be one spoonful.
Now, I am-
This is the one that he has right now.
The 38,
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
No,
maybe.
this right here, I've been putting on some of my turkey burgers.
Good stuff.
This is hot.
Okay.
All right, are we
All
doing
right,
this?
hold
Here we go.
All right, let's
Adam's
do it.
ready.
This is a
There,
full
away he goes.
spoonful
He
of
does
the-
have a full spoonful
He does.
for those
This-
listening.
this
on
is-
that.
This is
I'm literally sweating watching him
That's
do
a
this
full
right now.
spoon?
That's a full spoon.
all
For
right.
sure.
That is a full
down the
spoon.
hatch we go.
All
All right.
right.
And man, he went the whole thing. He did not.
My
He did
turn?
not trickle that down the throat. He
He
just.
hasn't reached for the milk yet.
Scraby's coming over.
When does the heat kick in?
Oh,
I knew it.
When does the heat kick in?
Wow.
You better go, dude.
There goes Scraby. Scraby,
both
did
did.
you swallow that, Scraby? Yeah.
That is some good stuff.
It's delicious.
delicious.
We're gonna see
Tasty.
it. I'm gonna watch you now.
I'm feeling it already. I am, are you?
No.
He's
Adam's
feeling good.
feeling nothing. All right, so
No,
take another
I don't-
spoonful, Adam. You'll win.
Oh, come on. Now we're double dipping.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
all
you
one
can't put your
spoonful.
same
That's
spoon
not
in
what
there.
the
The competition's all about.
We always said
Spoonful
that.
too?
Yeah, go for
Oh
it.
yeah.
I always said that Adam Klug was kind of had a.
I at least used a different spoon. No double dipping.
All right.
I didn't know where I don't
I
think
always on Scraby. What's happening to our television in here? Welcome back to Gwynn and Chris. 3:21 is the time. I have a car update, but before I get the car battery update, why is the picture in our TV screen is just growing while we're watching this golf tournament?
Scraby says that is
Stretching out. I don't
that
get
is
this.
a symptom of your TV getting old.
Well, look,
It's-
the left side of the
No,
screen
you're
is
right.
off the
Yeah, no,
screen.
but you can usually change that with like the ratio thing, right?
All right,
Like,
let's try it.
Try-
Maybe someone
oh.
messed with it because I never touched
we got
that.
so many things going on while you're trying to check the ratio thing. Kudos to my wife, Lori Ello. She just got home from
Lori
work.
came through for it.
Lori came through. She heard what was going on. Since we live close, she busted over here, went in the car a moment ago. It started right up. So I have her down there charging it a little bit, and then we should be good to go later. So that's where that stands. Thank you, Lori Ello. Heroic from you.
Heroic.
Yes, heroic. She got the car started. So
It didn't
that's
help.
that's
Oh, sorry.
good. Scraby's on the screen trying to get that back in order.
It didn't help. the
I've never
settings.
seen that happen before. Like Justin Rose's name right now is Ustin Rose because you can't see the J, or you can barely see the J because the left side of the screen is off our view.
Well, these TVs are on all the time, and they've been
And
around
they're
for
how many
stretched
years
out.
old
5
are they?
years.
They've stretched out.
Tony
Okay.
is really upset that I said that about the TV.
We're having a lot of technical difficulties today, people.
Stretched
It could
out.
also be like the broadcast isn't coming in HD because I just changed the picture, the ratio, and it didn't help. It didn't do anything actually.
And maybe it's the Golf Channel.
Could be the Golf Channel.
All right. We'll let you check all that
No,
out.
but look.
But look at what people
The
are
fuck-
actually listening
Yeah,
to the
sorry.
show, and you just said,
Yeah,
"But
that's-
look."
yeah, that's yeah.
That's probably not going to help those people.
I agree.
Real quick before we get to Jacob Wilson and his contract situation, how about anybody out there got a little extra money lying around? How about putting together a group of people? You can buy yourself a Super Bowl champion. That's right.
Wait, what?
The Seattle Seahawks, they haven't won it yet, but they're going up for sale right after the Super Bowl is over.
I wonder how much
How about
they're
that?
worth.
Yeah, that's going to cost a little bit.
What was the last football team bought?
Probably the Commanders.
Okay, what'd they go for?
One team executive told ESPN the Seahawks could fetch between 7 and $8 billion.
And
So
they're worried about. Oh my God!
Sportico values them at $6.59 billion right now, 14th highest in the league. Most recent team to sell was the Commanders.
$6 billion.
They sold for 6.05.
So they might get 8.
Lakers sold a majority stake in their
10?
team, $10 billion last June.
Can we stop talking about pro teams not having any money?
Well, we always say this. We say this every time.
What I'm saying.
But the disparity is getting bigger.
We say this every time that the owners who cry foul and pour, the whole thing is laughable. They have more money than anybody on earth.
Teams are just sitting on
and you know what happened today? The guy from the Athletics, can't call him Oakland or Sacramento, but the Athletics owner, one of the stingiest owners, right?
Mr.
In all
Fisher?
in all of sports. He found 7 years worth of how many million
70
to pay old Jacob Wilson today, guys.
He found some bread.
He found just
found
lying
some
around
bread.
there. A guy doesn't have any money, right? Isn't that what he's been saying to the A's fans for the last several years? We got no money. We can't go out and buy a free agent. We can't do anything. We got to move the team. It has to go. There's no way we can support it. Oh,
well,
Jacob Wilson, year $70 million.
To be fair, now he signed Rooker to a nice little deal.
All right, the former Padre, Brett Rooker,
the pitcher from the Mets last year.
Yes. He didn't.
From the Yankees. He was at the Yankees. And then
Severino.
And
he didn't like it.
No,
Severino, after he cashed the check, he didn't like pitching
Either
there.
way, he's still getting it.
He's still
He
getting
was
his,
like, I hated having to walk across the outfield to go to the bathroom.
as Tony likes to say, he got his bread.
He got his bread.
Or his bag.
And now
One or the other.
he has Mr. Fisher has broke bread with Mr. Wilson.
$70 million for Jacob Wilson from
Good
an
for him.
owner. From an owner,
Good for Jacob.
An owner on poverty came up with $70 million.
They are trying now, Chris. They are trying.
But
They are getting closer
to the date of
to
move.
have to move
to where they're going to be in Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
When they get to Vegas, they're going to want to hit the ground running.
My question to you guys is, what's the difference between Jacob Wilson and Luis Ariz? They're nearly the same player. I'm looking at his stats right now. Last year, we're only going to take last year because he didn't play enough in 2024, but he played 125 games. He hit 311, 13 homers, 63 RBIs.
There you go.
27 walks, and then he
doesn't strike
OPS
out.
of 799 and a 39
He slugged a little bit more. He was
slugged a little bit more, but let's be fair. Luis Ariz has 3 more batting titles than Jacob Wilson does.
Yeah.
So that's a check mark in the Ariz column.
Here's what Luis did last year.
No one cares, apparently.
It doesn't count,
Nobody
right?
cares.
Here's
Doesn't
what Luis
matter.
did. He had 8 home runs, 292 batting average, 61 RBIs, which is just 2 behind Jacob Wilson. And here's the big difference. The OPS is 719
because
last
he
year.
slugged 5 more homers and he was on base a little bit more.
So
He
Luis
also
was
hit-
719, Wilson was 800.
He also
Basically,
hit
yeah.
300 or 311 to Luis's 292, and when you're on the margin like that, that 20 points or 19-point difference is a big deal. Plus the 5 homers,
Rookie of the year, finished second last year, Jacob Wilson, to his teammate.
Yeah.
What was your guy's name?
Nick Kurtz.
Yeah, Nick Kurtz won the Rookie of the Year. Jacob Wilson seems like he's worth a little more than Luis Ariz right now. I get it. But I also think it's fair to say shouldn't be that much more.
And he plays a premier position.
Yeah,
too.
shortstop's always going to get a little
difference.
more paid. Ariz is not a great glove man. We know this. Although I still challenge anybody, even the most ardent of Ariz haters out there, seemed like every time a play needed to be made at first base, Tony, he came up with it. I thought Ariz was pretty darn good over there.
He was
really
much improved.
He was
last year.
So.
Sure.
Well, anyway, I'm glad somebody's getting paid. Maybe the age too. Is that a big deal? 23?
23 for sure.
Yeah.
I think Luis is only, 29?
Yeah, but that's what you get to 7.
6 more years.
Let me see. He's almost 29, April 9th.
Jacob Wilson went to Michaela Gwynn University.
Grand Canyon.
Grand
yes, he
Canyon,
did.
yes. He's a Phoenix guy, at least in college he was. Well, good for look, the bottom line, Scraby, that you're bringing up is fair. And what Tony and I say all the time is fair. This is why there's going to be a lockout. Because they say they don't have any money and they can't afford it, and they always can.
Right.
And the players know that eventually the owners will cave in. They've done it every time in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
No lies
Taking
told
some
here.
pain, though.
No.
There's some pain involved in all of that.
Yeah, and they're making this. There's a lot of money to be gambling with
Squandered.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks are worth $8 billion. Like, there is enough money going around
And that's,
sports
by the
right
way,
now.
you said that's the 14th highest.
That's insane.
Yeah, right. They're on the middle of the
They're
pack.
in the middle of the pack. All right.
Speaking of that
yeah.
stuff, real quick, the WNBA and their players are going back to talks on Monday.
Yes.
So they're trying to find more money for them.
What's up with the commissioner? She's still there? Kathy Engelbert?
She's still there. It sounds like they are negotiating over average salary.
Yes.
And I think top end being made.
Being able to get
At least
some more.
those are the bigger.
Meanwhile,
key
Caitlin
points.
Clark is taking Michael Jordan's spot on NBC with basketball. Did you hear that whole thing?
I didn't know that she was replacing Michael Jordan.
She's not really, but the whole thing with Jordan was that the NBC did one interview with him like 8 months ago, but presented it as if Michael Jordan would be on their telecast throughout the season. And now everybody has realized that they were pulling a Fugazi on it.
Yeah,
Technically, he was on TV.
He was, but they were using it from one visit
there's
with him.
nothing scheduled at this point.
Yeah.
With him any further.
Charles Barkley comically said, I noticed by the second or third time that MJ was wearing the same shirt. Kind of figured it out. So,
I mean, they're not going to – Michael Jordan's not going to commit to having like 4 separate times he has to go sit down with
but NBC
Tirico.
shouldn't have sold it that way because now they look bad.
I would like to see how they sold it.
I honestly don't think anybody.
I don't remember any of it.
Gonna remember it too much. I mean,
I'm upset.
I can understand that.
More Gwynn and Chris heading your way. More craziness. Stick around.
From the first pitch of the year to
Can we take a moment to appreciate the freaking weather we have here? I mean,
It's a little sticky out there, Tony. Come on.
I'm saying it's
No, I'm
80-something
crazy,
degrees on January 30th.
Yeah, people are watching the
78
golf
degrees.
right now, and they're all moving out here. And then they'll get here and they'll go, "Oh, it's too expensive. I'm going to go back to Tennessee."
They're not
That's a
wrong about
reminder.
that.
Well, have fun.
This is what you're paying for, right?
Yeah,
here.
have a great time. Go back to Tennessee.
78 January 30th.
And the PGA Tour is like, we hate San Diego. We want out.
It's
I'll
a fair,
tell you, man.
but the thing is, I brought this up last night. Was Lori was asking me why would this tournament ever go away? Because it doesn't make any sense. But if they do shorten, or if the PGA says, "Look, we don't want to start until after the Super Bowl," the only other option is to move this tournament to another time.
Which
When would they do? Because every weekend is taken.
well,
Is
they're
it
gonna
not?
they're gonna do a major overhaul
overhaul on it.
You think
on
they'll
everything.
overhaul
Didn't
everything?
Charlie Hoffman tell us that he thinks that if it does get moved, it would be like in June or something?
Well, he's hopeful. I don't
Hopeful,
think
that's-
Charlie
yes.
guaranteed
So-
anything.
No, he didn't. He didn't guarantee it for
So-
sure.
I tell you what, just kind of like playing that out. Summer's pretty hectic during that time of year in that area, especially. You wonder, right now this is a pretty calm time of year here in San Diego in terms of being able to get to. It's like the only thing in town. Padres are rolling in at a time.
It's
It'd be interesting.
It would be
interesting.
more, yeah.
It'd definitely be
Well,
interesting.
I can't, but I agree with anyone who says they can't lose this tournament here. This is just, it's a staple of the tour and has been for years. But you know what? They'd have to move the desert Palm Springs tournament too.
I think that's going to get.
And
the
how
axe.
about how about
What
Pebble
about-
Beach? That's next
Pebble
week
Beach
or
will
2
not
weeks.
get the axe.
Okay, I'm just saying. So they're gonna have to find room for a few
Yeah.
tournaments.
I believe
if
they
they do
will.
this,
You know what else is not getting the axe? Waste management. Not
right?
getting
That's
the
not
axe.
getting the axe either.
Uh,
So what do you do with all
The
of these
Hawaii
things?
tournaments are going to get the axe.
Okay,
Those
But-
ones are before everything. So they before they come to California for the desert tournament,
They go
then
there.
they're in
right.
Hawaii.
But what we're saying is that Pebble Beach, right? This hopefully, and Waste Management, none of those are going away. So they would have to find at least 3 openings in the schedule somewhere for them.
Oh, that's easy. I could
Okay,
probably
well,
find one right now.
Listen to this guy. Oh, that's easy.
I
Yeah,
know.
you-
I'm
you
I'm
go- you know
guessing
what?
it.
I've had it with the Houston Open. You're out.
No, the Houston Open is very important because it's right before the Masters, and they try to make the golf course as
Similar,
close to
yeah.
Augusta as possible.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying.
No, there are certain tournaments that they can easily cut because they're not popular tournaments among bigger
you're
players.
just saying that based off your own opinion, or is like
Well, they
is-
have cut tournaments before,
Well, I
and it's
understand
usually
that,
it's usually the ones that are like not established yet. It's usually the newer tournaments or newer sponsors that get cut. But the Houston Open is on March 26th, Chris.
It's very interesting to listen to the PGA golf
Yeah,
schedule over here.
Not only is he executive producer of our show, he is the president now of the PGA, as appointed by himself.
Like
Shall we check some traffic?
like the Travelers Championship. No one cares about
He's
that.
not ready for traffic.
Actually,
He's busy with rearranging the golf schedule now.
you know what it is? John Deere Classic, the purse is $8.8 million. They're just going to take away all the purses that are really low. Like the Corrales Punta Cana Championship. He gone.
How low is that one?
Good luck.
$4 million.
All right.
man.
What's Farmers?
Oh, good question.
Thank you.
Farmers
Uh-oh.
is drumroll, please. I'm still going up. 9.6 purse.
All right, let's get to
Why does the Travelers have $20 million up for grabs?
let's get to some traffic and then our countdown.
All right, so the genesis of today's countdown, it started with me suggesting that this would have been a tough category, and maybe we'll do it down the road. Who are our best 5 athletes in the world, male or female, right now in any sport? I thought that would be,
it's a good one.
Quite a task.
I need some
to
time with that
undertake.
one.
You would need some time.
The world horseshoe champion, you need to take a good look at.
Take a good hard look at that. I'm just for shape. ESPN voted Shai Gilgeous-Alexander the male athlete of the year in the ESPYs. I don't know that I would put him at the top, but it'd be interesting. I'll tell you why I thought of it, because of Alcaraz. I think this guy has to be in consideration at the moment for that kind of honor, but we'll see how the year plays out. Anyway, we didn't do that. Scraby wants, not Scraby, but you all, by popular demand,
yes, it's been asked,
had a category idea. So Scraby said, let's do that. Why don't you tell everybody what we're doing?
Yes, it's going to be our top 5 favorite apps. I believe Smash the Numbers was going in on this one, I believe, on the chat. So
a lot of people wanted us to give up our own personal it's apps that we enjoy using the most, or we just like the most, or
just like
whatever it is.
Because I was looking at the apps I use the most, and most of them are like Google Docs and text.
All right. So this is going to be more along the lines of your 5 favorite apps.
Yes.
So we'll see how. Now, I, of course, wrote back to Scraby this morning, and I said, "What's an app?"
And I thought that.
And
was
what did
funny.
you say?
I said,
a mom app and a
when a mommy app and a daddy app have a baby, it's an app.
It's an app.
Or no, when a mommy website and a daddy website have a baby, it's called an app.
So
should I go first?
You
go
should.
first.
You should go first.
All right.
Number 5.
This is a game. I have a lot of games on my phone that I continue to play, and it's bad. It's a waste of time, really. But this game I just got into about a month ago, and I am playing it so much. It's called King Shot. I love King Shot. You have to build up this medieval town, and then you have to go like fight beasts outside of the town. It sounds really dorky, and it is, but I love it.
Sounds extremely
I love it.
corny.
It's one of those apps, though, that marketed itself to me as, hey, we don't have ads. You know how sometimes you play and you have to keep getting the ads every like 3 times you play a level?
We don't have ads. You're like, sold,
and they don't have ads.
I have a silly question.
Yes.
There's no difference between an app and a game.
No, they're the same. An app is a program that you use on your phone.
Okay. Got it.
So King Shot.
Fair enough.
Who's going second?
Honorable mention, Train Station 3.
Is it suffice to say then that I don't have any games on my phone because I didn't even know that
Don't
would
worry about it.
qualify as an app?
I don't have any games on
Chris
mine.
would love to get like asteroids on his phone or
You know
something.
what game you would probably enjoy is like Monopoly, or
I have that.
Like
I've seen people play the candy thing with
Candy Crush.
That doesn't appeal to me much, but I've seen people playing it a lot.
I think Chris actually would like that because it's a brain workout because you have to do the puzzle.
Yeah.
I had a spades app for some time because I do enjoy
Spades.
playing spades, but I was whipping the thing like routinely.
They got old.
Yeah, so that one went away. All right, my number. Can I put my best of the rest in?
Sure.
Quickly, my best of the rest is Flickster. Highly recommended that app to anybody who goes to the movies.
Yes,
Tells you
yes.
every movie, when, where, gives you a review of the movie. I think it's a good movie app. Didn't quite make it. My number 5 though is my illegal sports viewing app, and I'm not telling anybody the name of it. That's my number 5 favorite app. I watch any game that I want to in any sport whenever I want live. And I thank whoever told me about it, and I use it, and I'm not sharing it. It's number 5.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't give it out too much.
sharing
I don't want people. I'll give it to you, Tony, if you need it.
Fair enough.
As long as you don't share it.
I won't blab. Number 5 on my phone currently app, Max Preps.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
You're that into the high. Well, you
like a
got
high
your
school.
daughters playing
That's
high school.
why I'm
Okay.
following
the high school
Yeah.
website,
Yeah.
like high school
Following the
athletics
high school
website.
athletics.
Yeah. Like
Good.
Do you pay for it? Because a lot of it is
No,
behind the paywall.
I don't pay for it. I obsess is probably a strong word, but I like to see where they're ranked at, like their team.
Oh, That's
And
fair.
it changes all the time.
Yeah.
Depending on what they do. So
I used to when La Costa Canyon, when they came out with the rankings, I would have to wait for the North County Times.
Yeah, we all did.
To pull the paper and see
We
where
all
we're
did.
ranked.
North County Times is always took care of us on that.
Yeah.
Number 4.
All right, my number 4 is another dorky app.
When I played high school, they had no rankings.
No, they did.
Way before that.
Long
Ranking.
time ago.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what rankings were.
Nah, they
back
had no
then.
idea. No clue.
My number 4 app is very dorky, but it's something I use all the time. It's called Flight Aware, and it's what I use to track you to when you're
Oh,
going.
you are weird.
Also,
Yes.
sometimes I'll go and park near the airport if I have a little bit of time and just watch the planes land, and then I'll check where they're coming from. So,
How many times on this show have I said you need a life?
that's
would
a
actually
hobby.
be an appropriate time to say it.
That is a healthy hobby.
Healthy hobby.
Should I go drink instead?
No,
Okay,
no.
there you go.
I'll give you that.
All right, thank you.
No,
All right.
no.
I don't know that either of these are apps because I think they came with the phone, but I'm starting to use both of them almost all the time exclusively. One is my calendar now that my wife puts everything down on, and Google Maps. I'm kind of lumping them together. Don't they come with the phone? Both of those?
Google Maps doesn't. Well, not with your phone.
Yeah, 'cause
Google
you have an
Maps.
iPhone.
Okay.
You got Maps.
Right. Oh, yeah. I like the Google Map
Yeah.
one.
So that's
I can't wait to go somewhere and just plug it in and have the lady tell me every turn to make and exactly I've discovered now when I'm on the bus with the basketball, I can plug in the hotel we're going to, and now I know exactly how long it'll be till we get to the hotel.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Even though that's not
he said I discovered.
right. Yeah, it's not for directions. I figured that out all on my own, Tony.
I've done that too.
I'm like sitting on the bus. I'm like, when are we getting to the hotel?
I discovered I
I'll
could get the
plug it into
directions
Google
myself.
Apps or Map. It'll tell me how long it takes, and it's usually right on the money too. So,
Kayla says plane tracking is a healthy hobby. Rico says I admit I love Flight Aware. Try it.
Interesting.
It's a very
Good.
interesting app.
Uh-huh.
Tony.
Fourth app. Where's it go?
Number 4.
Oh yeah, my fourth app is.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go. So my fourth app is my fitness app.
Ah,
good for you.
For those who have an Apple Watch or Apple, you get the little rings.
Yep.
Yes.
I like to have mine fully closed.
Do you like to know what your sleep score is? Do you have that?
I
Obsess
obsess
on your sleep score. Really?
I can't pay attention to it.
I want no part of that.
Because I sleep terribly.
You know,
Yeah, I'd get a 0 every night.
You know,
so.
it started. It's funny. It started as kind of like a debate with my wife.
Right.
Who slept?
Who
better.
slept better? And now you guys fight it out every morning.
That's
You
hilarious.
wake up
And
first thing in the morning. 81, 84.
And it's become now. It's like an everyday thing. Like I want to
Right.
know.
Who slept
And
better?
my sleep has improved since I've started paying like
Interesting.
more attention to
What are you trying to sleep harder or better?
Yeah,
What do you do to
What do you
improve
do?
it?
longer.
Longer.
So I got to go to bed early.
Okay.
All
That
makes
has
sense.
been a hard thing for me.
Fair enough.
What time do you usually go to bed?
As long as I can start like getting into bed around 10, 15.
Oh, that's not too late.
Yeah, but if I'm not asleep, I got to be asleep by 11.
You do
You didn't get
text
to
us
see,
early.
you only got to see the first set then of the Alcaraz match.
Yeah,
last
no,
night.
I was-
You
I
didn't
was
make
out.
much of that.
Number 3.
We gotta
Yes,
rush it
I
or
know.
carry over.
Well, my number 3 is going to be okay. I'll just do it. Podkicker. I love podcasts.
What is this?
It's called
Oh,
Podkicker.
Okay.
And it just manages all my podcasts for me. I use it every single day, and it tells me when new episodes are there, and I love it. So
I have a podcast app that I don't even know how to use. Number 3 for me is YouTube, just for scrolling around and looking at old videos or whatever subject dawns on me.
You know,
YouTube, it amazes me that everything that has ever happened is now cataloged.
it is.
It's just incredible to
It's
me.
I believe it's the number 1 social media platform in the world right now.
Is it? I
can
don't
believe it.
subscribe to it. I don't think I need to. There's so much on there already. See no reason
mean
to.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
if
ask you
wanted
to
like
join or
comment
p-
and
yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
I love YouTube. I'm amazed.
ESPN app is number 3.
Doo-doo-doo.
for me.
ESPN, doo-doo-doo.
It's usually, as you guys know,
That's
you
my
get
number 2, so I'll get that out of the
You
way.
get my early text. I'm usually scrolling
Yeah,
through some of them
ESPN.
joints.
Doesn't everybody have that and go to it like
I would
10
think
times
so.
a day?
I don't like the E ESPN app because
You don't like it, huh?
because the only way I can get the extra content is
That's
decided
odds
through
Gravy.
Adam.
That's odds Gravy doesn't like something.
Well, I have to get the extra content by signing in through Adam, and so I have to see all the Hawks stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Adam,
Adam,
he's made it his
Adam's
personal-
favorites are the Atlanta
he's made it
teams.
his personal ESPN joint.
Well,
you know what?
I think it was his
and
personal.
he's just allowing to
Yeah,
use it.
yeah.
I actually went ahead and
Number 2.
got my own, so I have my own personal favorites.
Yeah, me too.
You know what really bothers me about ESPN app when it pops up with something and then you click it and it doesn't take you there on the app. Like,
Sorry about
Yes.
that.
yeah,
Yes.
it happens all the time.
Yes.
And then I'm like, I can't find
If
it.
your phone is too busy and has too many things open, it seems like it just kind of gets lost.
Yeah, and you can't find that
Yeah.
link anymore. And then
That's
I
a
can't-
strange thing to me. I can't have more than one page open.
That
I don't know how people do it with
Oh
the
my
9
God.
pages open.
You probably OCD with.
I do. I
like,
close
gotta
them right
it.
out and then
Nah, I
open a
can see
fresh
that.
one.
I can
Yes, I
see
don't like
a
more than
fresh-
one open.
a fresh app.
Yes. Can't have 2 apps working at once.
Tyler says definitely YouTube for the fan shows. Thank you, Tyler.
No,
And
thanks,
everyone
man.
else.
Yeah. When you have 2 apps open, worlds are colliding, Tony. You can't have that.
Can't have it.
Your ESPN was number 2.
Number 2.
Is it me?
No, you had ESPN.
I had
right?
ESPN.
No, ESPN was
2.
number 3
No,
for
for
me.
2 for me, though.
Oh, so we are at number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Duolingo. It's like a language learning
Dua
app.
Lipa, isn't that a singer?
Yes, it is. But
Okay.
no, Duolingo.
Oh.
It's a language learning app. I'm really trying to learn Spanish, and I know it's not like the best way to go about it, but at least when I'm bored or walking the dogs, I can listen to it. And,
Does it
and-
work at all? I mean, do you know anything?
what? My high school Spanish came back pretty quick.
Can
When-
you take us to break in Spanish, you think?
Vámonos.
Very good. Okay. It's working well.
Isn't that let's
Working
go?
well.
Isn't that let's go?
Yes, but I mean, if that's all you've got.
Number 2 for me is the music app, iMusic app.
Oh, okay.
It's an everyday,
All day, every day.
all day, every day.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me, Netflix. I watch a ton
Netflix.
of Netflix.
Interesting.
Which now they put podcasts on Netflix, and I tried to see how we could get on it, and we have to be cool.
Yeah,
we're not cool.
I would imagine so.
I don't
Apparently.
see any argument. This is a blowout win for me. The combination of Instagram and Twitter. I that's where I get my whole everything from now. So
I know what Tony's is.
Yeah, IG.
Yes.
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Twitter anymore, or you just now and again? And by the way, I still like to call it Twitter. I
do.
never
I
went
haven't-
over to the
I
X.
haven't either.
No one
Yeah.
does.
I'll get on there every once in a while. I'm probably
Okay.
on Threads more than I am on Twitter. At this
Threads
point.
is an up and comer.
Threads.
It's the Instagram Twitter.
I've seen that pop up on my phone, and I don't know what to do. So I click out of it immediately.
More Gwynn and Chris on the other side.
Chris versus the fans.
program. Join us on the David P. Shapiro Fan Hotline. David B. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys. They help good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. They've been doing it since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. Crisello, Tony Gwynn Jr., Scraby, Gwynn and Chris from the Bill Howe Studios. We know how. Yes, we do. And
can you give us another Bill Howe, Tony?
Nope, my mic was off. Sorry, can't do it.
I heard it.
Bill Howe.
It's all yours.
Anyway, a big day for San Diego State tomorrow. You got the men at Utah State, 10 a.m., big basketball game. You got the women at 1 o'clock. It's Kids Day. Anybody you have in your family, 8th grade or under, bring them out to the women's game tomorrow. Free tickets, and then dinner on the Diamond baseball. Big event tomorrow night at Tony Gwynn Stadium. So good day to be an Aztec tomorrow. We also have Fan Fest for the Padres tomorrow. And we have Ben and Woods going to be broadcasting out there. Brady Soprenet and Matt Scraby will be out there alone tomorrow afternoon.
It starts. Wait, what? I was last year.
You will have.
It's really funny. Once all
you'll
the
have
players
Tony,
leave,
and then hopefully I'm going to be in for Tony. It's going to be. We'll see. We got a lot to do tomorrow, Scrabe. What can we do?
Last year we had Joe Musgrove and Dylan Cease over there, and there were so many people watching us do the show. As soon as Tony and those guys leave, everybody else left too.
You were there by yourself,
it was much
pretty
better
much.
for me. I'd rather do a radio show in front of like 30 people rather
than
the
crowd there
3 people, because
listening to you hanging on to every word you say.
Yeah, because then if I say something stupid and I see their face, I'm like, oh no.
And that's kind of like
I don't spend a lot of time in public with Tony. It just doesn't work out that way for whatever reason. But I do remember one time when I sat in with you and Jesse, I think, and broadcast a couple innings of a spring training game or something like this. It was a few years ago. We all walked out of the stadium at spring training together. And it's a lonely feeling, Scraby, when everybody comes up and asks for a picture and an autograph and you're just standing by.
I'm pretty good at that these days.
That's what happens.
It's hey, Tony Gwynn Jr. Tony Gwynn Jr.
Who's that?
Hey,
other
can you take a picture for us?
Can you take a picture?
I too have had to stand there at one point in my
you
life.
had a time in your life where you were the stander.
And I'm
just the dudes, the little kids.
You were the
standing
stander there. Yeah.
I am happy.
And they probably weren't interested in the fact that you just wanted to go home or go to McDonald's or whatever.
They didn't care what I wanted.
They did not care.
They're saying Sammy gets a good crowd pregame, and he does. I've seen it.
Sammy Levitt.
I told you, it's Sam the Great for a reason.
Yeah, he's in people
when he
now.
runs across the infield, or not the infield, but behind home plate from one dugout to another, and he's carrying his gear, and everybody's snapping pictures of him and sending out videos.
Sam's the man.
I actually took a video of him and put a timer to it because he was running like really hard.
You should do the same video and get that sound effect.
The Flintstones one. I love that sound effect. We got Chris vs. the Fans coming up. It's actually now, so people are dialed in. We'll play the game, and you can go to the Vegas. If you win the grand prize, you'll qualify. If you can take me down today, Sammy Hagar, Dolby Live, Park MGM. Also 2-night stay at the Park MGM Vegas, and a $100 gas card, which I probably would have used up today, keeping my car running outside. Sammy Hagar coming to Vegas, the All Worlds Las Vegas residency. He'll have all the Van Hagar hits and his solo hits coming up March 11 through 21, also September 18 through 26. Dolby Live, Park MGM. Tickets on sale now, Ticketmaster.com, or win.
If you had one shot, one opportunity to take down the human almanac himself,
howdy do.
Now is your time.
Listen to me, this guy is dangerous.
Now is your opportunity to win a prize.
Well, I hope you know what you're in for.
Chris versus the Fans starts now on 97.3 The Fan.
All right, Chris already told you the prize. I think this was funny. Gonzo says, that's how I always get Sammy's attention. Quote, sir, you dropped something because he stops running.
He will do that, yes. Don't want to leave no item left behind.
No item left behind for sure. All right, the rules. You have to make it through 3 questions. Each question will get more difficult. If you get the question right, you move on. If you get the question wrong and Chris gets it right, you're eliminated. But if Chris gets it wrong, then you move on to the next question or you win. If you're a first-time player, let us know before you get into it. and you will get that question. Get the first question for free. So there we go.
Very good.
Let's get our
First contestant, please.
Let's go to Gavin.
Hello, Gavin. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
All right, here we
Hi,
go.
Gavin.
Calvin.
Oh, Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. I'm sorry, Calvin.
Yeah. Hey, Calvin, you're talking to a bunch of old people here who can't hear, so don't take it personally,
Calvin.
sir.
Okay. Thank you, Calvin.
How old are you, sir?
I turned 14 yesterday, and
right.
I'm a first-time player.
Very good. 14.
Nice job, Calvin.
Okay. I like it.
Do you have a parent there with you in case you win?
Yeah, my dad's
Okay,
next to me. He's
perfect.
driving me home.
All right.
All right,
He's
here we
driving
go,
you.
Calvin.
That's better than you driving him home at this age, Calvin. That's
First, our
good.
second question. What team did Fernando Tatis Jr. hit a home run on top of their clubhouse in 2025?
Last year, hit a home run on top of the clubhouse.
It was a majestic.
What team was it
blast.
against?
Oh.
Checking it out with his dad.
Astros.
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 Oh, he did hit a monster one a couple years ago.
Did he?
He went over the train a couple
Yeah,
years
it was
ago.
on top of the
God,
train
I feel
tracks.
terrible when I get these right.
Don't do it, Chris.
I'm
Don't do
sorry.
it.
Michigan State.
Next job! Calvin is through.
I can't do it, Scraby. I've told you this before. Calvin's going to call again and he'll win. And when he wins, he's going to really win. But it's just not going to be this time. I think it was the A's, the Athletics.
Oh, my God.
Was it not? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's right.
It was. Yeah. Sorry, Calvin. But thanks for playing, man. Play again. Play again. It's all right.
Ripped the kids.
I just
I
feel
know.
dirty
but
after that.
look, when he wins, he's going to feel good about it. He had to earn it.
I'm sorry,
I don't
Calvin.
feel good about it right now.
Calvin,
I'm
I
fine.
appreciate you calling.
From now on, just the nicest person who calls will win, and I'll just
messing
cheat.
with you. All right, who's our next contestant?
Let's go to Travis.
Hello, Travis. Welcome to the show.
Travis, see, Travis
Hi,
is
how's it
happy.
going?
Travis is happy I got it right.
Yeah, I'm
'cause it
sure.
gives him a
Gives him a
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know what? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what Chris just did? He stole a foul ball from a kid in the crowd.
Oh, listen to you.
That's
What are you
what
talking
happened.
about?
You stole a foul ball. Like
No, but I gave one back last year because I caught one in the press box and I threw it down to a kid. So now I'm even.
Oh,
haha.
If that is the
he
case.
said, "Ha-ha."
That is
All right,
true.
Travis, here we go.
Ask Sammy. He was
first
right there.
He
question.
did. I remember this.
If you want to hit the ball as far as you can in golf, what club would you likely use?
A driver.
Driver. Very good.
Nice job. Nice job.
Question number 2. Jose Caballero stole the most bases in baseball in 2025. Which All-Star was second?
Oh gosh, I'm just gonna take a guess. Tatis Jr. I don't know.
Okay.
Tatis.
All right. Stay there, though. Stay there.
I have a guess, but I don't think it's right.
We know how that goes.
This is a foreshadowing.
No, I think I'm wrong this time.
Oh, yeah,
Nico
it was-
Horner.
Oh,
Yeah, you were wrong.
Oh,
You
so you're
were
happy.
wrong.
You guys are so happy. They love it when I'm wrong. They live for that.
This is so shocking to me. This answer.
It shouldn't be, though. That's the thing.
It shouldn't
Jose
be, but it is.
Ramirez was second.
Wow.
Yes.
I could have guessed all day. and missed
Caballero
that
had
one.
49 stolen bases, and Jose Ramirez was tied with Chandler Simpson for 44.
Who?
Chandler Simpson was the Ray, right?
Yeah.
He's a speedster.
Isn't Caballero Tampa Ray
I think
as
he's
well?
a Yankee.
He got traded to the Yankees.
Got
at
traded,
the
but he
break.
was with the
Yeah.
okay. Who was the National League leader? Just off. Do you have it
Ooh.
there?
I can go get it. Yeah.
Horner was up there, but I don't think he won it. It's hard to
National
remember for
League
me.
Stolen bases.
It-
It was wow. Uh-oh. You're not gonna like this answer, Chris. It was a tie between O'Neal Cruz and Juan Soto.
What?
Yeah.
Juan Soto led the league in stolen bases.
He tied with O'Neal with 38.
Oh, man.
Ellie De La Cruz at 37.
I wish he was
wait,
that
how
fast
many-
getting to the
How
bus.
many homers did he have?
Juan Soto had 43.
He almost went 40-40 on you. Boy.
Yeah. Did he make the playoffs?
That's right, Chris. All right. We still have Travis on the line.
Travis is like, stop arguing. Let's go.
What question are we on?
Let's go.
Nobody knows where we are right now.
Number 3.
Here we go. Question number 3.
The second one.
No, I don't want to ask the second one. But I will. What MLB player has hit the most home runs after the age of 40?
Which MLB player ever?
Yep.
Okay.
After the age of 40.
Ooh, boy.
Carlos Beltran. I don't know.
Carlos Beltran was the guess.
Stay there.
Negative
Stay there.
goes
After the
Stay
age of 40. So I
Yeah.
got to think of some old guy who hit home runs.
I mean, I
How
can't
about-
imagine hitting a home run at my age right now. That'd be crazy.
This is a tough one. I'm between two guys. Pujols?
That's your final answer?
No.
No.
Yeah, it is. That was
It
my
is.
guess. So
Albert the Machine Pujols is incorrect, Travis. You are the winner. The answer, Carlton Fisk.
what?
He had
I would have never got that.
72 homers
In his life?
after 40.
So that's the winner. Okay, that's a great question. I gotta say, Scraby, that is a great one.
Thank you. I'll tell
Love
you who's
it.
second. Daryl Evans,
Daryl Evans, remember him?
67. Then Barry Bonds was hit 59 from the age of
After
40
the
to
age of
42.
40.
Carlton Fisk played apparently 5 seasons.
After into his 40s?
Yeah,
With the White Sox.
He was over. It was over for him when he was 45.
He went from number 27 on the Red Sox to being number 72 on the White Sox.
Oh, Raul Ibanez with 53 homers after
Raul
the age of
has
40.
some late funk too. All right, let's. It's not me, it's you.
Good job, Travis. You win. You get all the money. And Scraby
Fake money.
will tell you how to cash in during the break as we check some traffic. Are we doing the you want to do the West update or what do you
Let's
want to
save
do?
that. Let's
Save
save
it.
that.
All right. Well, then I don't know what we're doing.
We'll figure it
You
out.
better
though.
come back because you may miss whatever it is we're doing on Gwynn and Chris.
From the 855.
4:20 on the clock. Tony Gwynn Jr., Chris Ello, Matt Scraby.
You got a crazy story coming up,
Yeah,
Tony.
no, this is
and I'm going to make people wait 1 second because, Stat Muse, which is not as reliable as Baseball Reference, I wouldn't say. But Stat Muse says Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader after the age of 40.
That's why you looked at me like that.
But I looked back, and Baseball Reference has Fisk with Bonds third. I'm going with Baseball Reference. It's a good question, but I just wanted to scare Scraby a little bit.
I mean, I don't know why you needed to check it. I could have showed you my work over here.
I love checking you.
Sometimes
it's usually fruitful when I check you.
It's not an outlandish thing to check for you sometimes.
And StatMuse is totally untrustworthy. Because I've tried to use StatMuse before because it looks great on the page.
It looks good, yeah.
They get you like that.
And then I'm like, oh, great. They gave me the wrong number, and now Chris is reading it on the air, and I trusted StatMuse.
Not anymore. Don't ever trust StatMuse.
Baseball Reference is where we went today.
Yeah.
Crazy story.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it's all that crazy, honestly. We often usually are about sports, and this has bled into sports.
Right. This is when we hear this name, you're going to think we're not talking sports, but we actually are connected here.
Apparently, there were a bunch of the Jeffrey Epstein files dumped today, and in those files was basically emails. And the Athletic has the story as their breaking news story.
Yeah.
It broke at about 2:00 today. Jeffrey Epstein scouted women for New York Giant co-owner Steve Tisch. Emails show. Now, this emails date back to 2013. But according to the article, Epstein connected New York Giants chairman and co-owner Steve Tisch with multiple women, according to newly released email. And Tisch received scouting reports on women from Epstein.
I'm sorry, what?
Scouting reports on women from Epstein.
What did he get? Like their fielding range?
Yeah, their war
speed?
number?
Yeah.
and
this young blonde here, she's got an F war of 3.8. Yeah,
I have a sneaky suspicion it wasn't any of those type of things that
you're thinking it was other numbers.
Yes, I'm pretty positive of it.
More in the measurement category, Tony.
Epstein and the two men discussed whether women were pro or civilian or a working girl.
What?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. No. So I suspect now they've reached out to Mr. Tisch at this point, and as you would probably suspect, he has no comment at this point. But yeah, this is just one of the first stories.
Collateral damage, ladies and gentlemen, and this is one of the reasons
sports.
This is one of the reasons why some of the people say that you shouldn't release any more of these files because people are out there that don't want to hear their name mentioned. Not saying
they shouldn't have done what they did.
I'm not going either direction. I'm just pointing out some of the arguments. And I guarantee you, Steve Tisch, if this is true, has been sweating this out for the last, how long?
Since this has been brought up.
I'll just give you in a May 2013 Epstein email, Tisch, and he responded, still in an NFL meeting. Their exchange continued that afternoon. I can invite the Russian to meet if you like, Epstein responded.
Oh, boy.
Is she fun?
Okay,
Tisch emailed a minute later.
What's her war? Tisch responded.
What?
Her F war.
Yeah.
So basically just discussing conversation going back and forth.
It's pretty much all over the internet at this point, so we're not breaking anything crazy. If you want to read about it, you'll be able to. And it's a pretty uncomfortable position for the Giants co-owner to be in. Certainly nobody wants their name connected with that at this moment in time. So
it just kind of tells me, like, I think we're going to see more athletes, or not athletes, but sports-related people get brought
I think you're
up
going to see. I think you're going to see a lot of people with a lot of money,
right?
Oh, yeah.
Which sometimes can be athletes, but we're going to ownership here. That's
Yeah.
another elite level.
Tyler says, "Isn't Ben Higgins the station expert on the files?" I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know why that's brought
if
up.
he is indeed, we might have to.
Well, he is a hardcore news reporter from 10 News. He has to report on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know that Ben wants to be connected to that either. I imagine somewhere in his office in Foxborough, Robert Kraft is saying, hey, not only me. Sorry to bring it up, Robert, but it popped into my head. He was involved in some lewd doings himself back in the day.
We were tiptoeing and dancing around a lot.
Let's go ahead and move to the NFL salary.
You want to get back to something just a little more normal?
That's what we thought, though, because Ben anchored the news and had to do a story on it. So
got it. Okay.
Need to check in with Ben. NFL salary cap is going to get a nice boost. The NFL is estimating between 301 mil and 305 mil is where the salary cap will be.
Where is it now? Do we know?
It's 22 million less. So I'll let you do the math on that one, wherever that is.
279.
There, that sounds about right to me.
Okay.
So good for the NFL teams.
And once again,
they could spit.
Once again, more proof. The owners have the money.
Yeah.
I mean, NFL owners, I don't know too many of them who cry poverty, right? Because they would look really bad at this point.
It's funny. It's funny I don't know that I've ever heard an NFL owner cry that way.
The other question that I have that we don't really talk about, it gets talked about in baseball all the time, but are there NFL teams that don't come close to spending the salary cap? And who are those teams?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, not everybody spends right up to the cap. So who are like the Milwaukee Brewers or the Kansas City Royals of football?
I think a lot of them.
I think the better question is, how many of those are consistently doing that?
Yeah.
Right? Because the cap works in a way where you kind of have to reset, kind of do
fair
it all
enough.
over.
Right.
So who are the habitual offenders of this?
The Saints look like a team that just is on that list. I don't know if that's
probably
true.
Still playing Michael Thomas or something.
Well,
the number one cap space in 2025 for the NFL, meaning they have the most room.
Right.
Vikings,
Patriots.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
so because it can be very misleading,
right?
Because Drake May's also on a rookie contract as well.
They set themselves up.
You got teams like that's the $51 million, and then you have the Raiders have $25 million of cap space. It could also tell you which teams are really bad because they're not spending their money. Like if you go to the bottom, the Colts only have $1 million in 2025.
Yeah, but the Colts were a team that was competing until they got enough injuries that they fell off.
The Chiefs are the team that always restructures everyone every offseason, but the Broncos are at 31, meaning they've spent a lot of money. So have the Bills, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and then Adams Falcons. Also, the New York Giants have spent a ton of money.
Well, all those, look, and this is just proof. I mean, they just raised it $22 million per team, the salary cap. And I'm pretty sure the owners are just like, yeah, fine. Like, big deal.
Good.
22 million. They make that much before they even go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, the money that the NFL teams make is just it's crazy, right? They don't even have to sell a ticket, they say.
Yep.
Because of the TV deals and all that other stuff.
100%.
All right, man. You know who spent the most money last year? Total cap allocations? 49ers spent $321 million.
And what's the cap?
Yeah.
309?
This year is 279.
So they're way over.
Red Ayuk then.
Cheaters.
They knew they had already spent.
Cheaters. Right. Niners.
Let's get some.
I don't know if they're cheaters.
One
but
and
they
the
have
same.
$103 million in dead cap. That's where it's all coming from. And
I honestly don't understand dead cap at all.
Dead cap.
And who does?
I do.
Really?
You really understand?
You think you do?
I don't know if I can explain it, but I do understand it.
Well, then if you can't explain it, you don't understand it.
No, it's dead cap money is like...
He's going to give it a try anyway.
No, well, dead cap money is money...
Can you play the Jeopardy theme while you're trying to do this?
Dead cap money is like guaranteed money. It's basically like how Shohei makes 70, but he's only accounting for 43 million against the luxury tax. So dead cap is like a way so that teams just can't throw a bunch of money at a player and then cut them. They still have to pay that player.
Did you understand
those
that?
Dead cap money? I told you I didn't. Let me get the actual definition. I'm not a finance guy. I
think it's fair to say if you can't explain it, we're not knocking you. Nobody can explain it.
Here it is. This is much better.
Hold up. Hold that to the other side. Explain it to us
right
after
here,
break.
though.
I know. We should go to break.
I'm right here, though.
It's 4:29. We got to go to break.
Who cares?
Gwynn and Chris on the Fan.
Brian Dunn. All right, it's time for the Beaver Nuggets. So the story is Somehow Buc-ee's got brought up. I think Frank brought it up.
Yes.
And it's a rest stop / mall / entertainment zone, super center. And someone said on the chat yesterday that they have like 100. They went to one with like 100 gas pumps, which is a lot, I guess. But while we were talking about this, Sam Levitt was in New York listening, and he goes, "Put me on, put me on, put me on." And so we put him on, and he's talking about how much he loves Buc-ee's. And so we got into the conversation, and it ended up being about the beaver nuggets. And so I had to order them because I find the name beaver nuggets very gross. I find it gross. But we're going to go with this. It's kind of like a Cheeto / a corn pop.
It's like a cheese doodle.
A cheese doodle. And we're going to eat them right now. I don't think these are bad, but here we go. I like it. It tastes like a corn pop.
I was just saying it tastes like a waffle, really.
It does kind of taste like a waffle. You know what? I'm in. These are good.
Yeah, I'm not.
You want another one?
No, I don't want another one. But yeah, I mean, it tastes like a waffle, like a waffle with syrup on it.
It's pretty good. I gotta say. I'm not hating these at all. Actually, they're very good. I like this. The waffle is a perfect explanation. If you've ever had, I'm sorry, I'm talking on the microphone with food in my mouth. But if you've ever had a what is it? A Lay's potato chip that's waffle flavor. It's kind of like that. Sad Fryer says, "Are they cheesy?" No, they're not cheesy at all. Actually, they're sweet.
No, it's like a hard waffle with syrup on it, with dried encrusted syrup on it.
Now I don't exactly know what the puff is. It could be just fake something.
Most likely. I mean,
it's like caramel a little bit too. All right, I gotta stop eating these because I will eat the whole bag. I love these things. I'm gonna leave them here though because I will eat this if I go home. It's just gonna be a bunch of beaver nuggets in my bed as I sleepwalk or something like that. All right, it's time for the beaver nuggets. So the story is somehow Buc-ee's got brought up. I think Frank brought it up.
Yes.
And it's a rest stop / mall / entertainment zone, super center. And someone said on the chat yesterday that they have like 100. They went to one with like 100 gas pumps, which is a lot, I guess. But while we were talking about this, Sam Levitt was in New York listening, and he goes, "Put me on, put me on, put me on." And so we put him on, and he's talking about how much he loves Buc-ee's. And so we got into the conversation, and it ended up being about the beaver nuggets. And so I had to order them because I find the name beaver nuggets very gross. I find it gross. But we're going to go with this. It's kind of like a Cheeto / a corn pop.
It's like a cheese doodle.
A cheese doodle. And we're going to eat them right now. I don't think these are bad, but here we go. I like it. It tastes like a corn pop.
I was just saying it tastes like a waffle, really.
It does kind of taste like a waffle. You know what? I'm in. These are good.
Yeah, I'm not.
You want another one?
No, I don't want another one. But yeah, I mean, it tastes like a waffle, like a waffle with syrup on it.
It's pretty good. I gotta say. I'm not hating these at all. Actually, they're very good. I like this. The waffle is a perfect explanation. If you've ever had, I'm sorry, I'm talking on the microphone with food in my mouth. But if you've ever had a what is it? A Lay's potato chip that's waffle flavor. It's kind of like that. Sad Fryer says, "Are they cheesy?" No, they're not cheesy at all. Actually,
Be Big Five coming up here, and we got a couple of quick notes of information. Actually, there really is nothing today, right?
not really.
Yeah, this Epstein giant owner Steve Tisch thing's going to make the rounds though for at least a while.
It's just now.
It's just
dipping
popping,
its
as
toe
you
in
like
the
to
water.
say.
Yeah.
As you like to say, it's just starting popping. But that one just came down, and so get ready to hear more about that. Justin Rose is the leader after 2 rounds of the Farmers, 17 under par. What is it? Seamus Power, 13 under. Joel Damon, 11 under. Congrats are in order, Scraby. For you, one of your favorites, Brooks Koepka, rallied down the stretch to finish 3 under and just made the cut.
All right.
Among those who
Makes the cut in his debut PGA Tour.
That's not too bad.
Having to charge up the board on the South Course, that's good golf.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he did it.
Listen to you over here.
Xander,
Little analyst.
yeah, right.
Thank you.
Hey, if you're out there, Brooks, you got the thumbs up from Matt Scraby, so that should help.
Struck it well today.
Listen to you.
Struck it well. Those who also charged up at the end, Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantlay, but both missed the cut by one shot. JJ Spawn finished at even par. He also missed the cut. Our guy Charlie +2 for the tournament came up a little shy as well. And we head into the weekend at Torrey Pines as such.
I have a update to a story we talked about earlier.
Okay.
The Seattle Seahawks reportedly were up for sale, but apparently that's not true because the Paul Allen estate disputed the ESPN report.
Oh.
And they said that the team is not for sale.
Oh, okay.
ESPN has not put that in their story yet.
They haven't added that update yet.
No, they haven't.
Seth Wickersham is the guy who put it out, which he's usually pretty trustworthy. So someone told him.
It was Seth
Let's not say that Seth isn't.
It was Seth Wickersham and Brady Henderson. Maybe Brady was amiss.
I didn't know this, but when Paul Allen passed away, he said that he wanted the proceeds from a sale of the team to be donated to charity. God, that's pretty
that's
awesome.
probably a little more complicated than just being like, we're going to sell that.
Yeah.
You got to find
It's his estate,
Yeah.
and there's got to be laws.
One quick other note, which I find maybe not as surprising anymore. Young man by the name of Declan Doyle.
Declan,
maybe. Yeah, okay.
Declan.
I went with Declan. I guess it could be Declan. Okay, we all recognize the name Declan.
I know
We've
a
seen
Declan.
it
That's
often.
why I know a Declan.
All right. Well,
leave me alone about my Hungary then at this point.
Declan. Maybe it is Declan. You don't know.
Declan.
You check it to be sure.
Tony, is it Declan?
I know a Declan too.
You do?
Yeah.
Sorry to all the Declans out there.
Or
Then.
Declans. And all the Declans are like, my name is Declan.
That's right. There
Stop
might be
calling me Declan.
whatever it is. Mr. Doyle, who's 29 years old, is the new offensive coordinator of the Ravens. And he's the same age as quarterback Lamar
You know what's going to be
Jackson.
funny is if we find out tomorrow it is Declan.
I hope it is, man. If it is, you guys aren't going to hear the end of that one.
That would be crazy.
You're
that
not
would be
hearing the end of it.
absolutely insane.
All right.
All right, ready
Let's
for the
hit
Big Five?
traffic and then Big Five. If there can be anything that could top that.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center, protecting San Diego after accidents or injury, here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is brought to you by San Diego Law Firm, fighting for your sexual harassment rights at SDLF.com. Fire crews got the right lane blocked northbound side of the 805 before Governor. They're taking care of a car fire over to the right shoulder. Also westbound 8 before Lake Murray, reports of a stalled car over the right shoulder. And northbound 125 before Troy Street, some furniture reported in the left lane. You spoke up and suddenly your schedule changed, your hours got cut, or the pressure got worse. That's not okay. San Diego Law Firm will help you fight against sexual harassment. Contact them at SDLF.com. That's SDLF.com. I'm Kelly Danick with Gwynn Chris, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
It's that time of the show when we check on the latest in sports. Only the most important topics and questions are brought to light.
Stop what you're doing and listen.
These news stories will astound and amaze you. The one, the only.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
The Big Five starts now on 97.3 The Fan.
I just gotta say, the air conditioning is on and the vent is on me, and I'm freezing right now.
Yeah, I think we all are.
It is cold in here. I'd rather it be cold though. So
Well, I got yelled at earlier for rubbing my hands together.
Oh yeah, he
you
was
did.
trying to start a fire.
Trying to stay warm.
All right. Dead cap money. Remember? We talked about it. Here's a quick and easy definition for it. Dead cap money is whatever winds up being left over from a cut player's contract and guarantees. That includes remaining bonus money as well as any salary figures he would be due later. So they count the guaranteed money that they give out.
All right, I
against
get
them.
that. I get that. So let's say a player gets cut and he's owed $60 million. So now you have $60 million in dead cap. What does that mean?
That means you have to put it as a part of your salary.
What does
cap.
that mean?
So that means that 60 is gonna. So it just
counts.
It just counts. So it's dead weight. It's the same part of the money that they've spent.
Here, someone did it.
So if you have 300, if you have 300,
dead weight is just if you're not on a team. It's as if
correct. If you're
but
not on
after
the team.
salary, and all of a sudden you're just not on a team.
But
it's the same as if you were on the team in terms of how it is counted.
I understand, but here's what I don't get.
I didn't understand.
Here's what I don't get, though. If you have $200 million of dead cap money, then you should only be able to pay $100 million for your whole roster. And I just don't see that ever happening because the salary limit is $300 million, you said.
Yes.
Right.
So if $200 million already
if,
is
if
dead.
I don't know that we'd ever have somebody get the two. I mean, that would be.
I don't know.
Somebody's getting fired is what's happening if you get to that kind of.
I mean, if the Dolphins cut two, I think it's 90 mil right there. Something like that. So they're already a third of the way to their
which
salary.
is probably why they won't cut them.
Here's a real life example of Russell Wilson in his Broncos contract. When they cut him, he had 5 years left on his contract. He had already received $20 million of his $50 million signing bonus. He had already received $5 million roster bonus, $2 million salary, blah, 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 blah. He earned $39 million from Denver over the first 2 years. His deal still included $38 million in roster bonuses, blah, 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 blah. Add that to the $68 million, and the Broncos are left with $85 million in dead money.
$68 million come from?
The $68 million came from the Broncos being on the hook for his remaining bonuses.
All right, so if it was $85 million, does that mean that year their rest of the salary for the team was only $180 million because that's all they had left? That's what I don't get.
think it's I can't answer that question, but I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep researching because we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Okay.
All right, Big Five. We're broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios. We know how.
Number 5.
Don't know how to calculate the dead cap. That's
I will say it's a very complicated thing. And baseball's got some complicated contract stuff, but that is complicated. So we're going to go back to the Super Bowl way back when Russell Wilson, strangely enough, threw that interception to Malcolm Butler. Well, Malcolm Butler is talking about it these days. And instead of handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, we all know that Wilson targeted receiver, here's a name from the past, Ricardo Lockett, at the goal line. And we know that Butler snatched a pass away, ending the game with one of the most shocking plays in history. Seahawks fans wish it went better, and Butler respectfully disagrees with the blame game for the Seahawks fans. He said, quote, Wilson threw the ball and I caught it, but I felt like if the wide receiver would have ran the route harder, he would have given them another chance, but it didn't happen, end quote. But I think Wilson made the right decision, end quote. So he thinks Wilson throwing the ball was the right decision.
Of course
it's not his fault.
Can I go first?
You are up first. Chris, is there a case for Russell Wilson making the right decision that didn't go his way?
There is in the minds of Malcolm Butler, because if he didn't make the decision to throw the ball, nobody would know who the hell Malcolm Butler is. So
that's true.
Thankfully he threw it. I totally get why Malcolm Butler thinks this. And I also get why Malcolm Butler is tired of hearing what a dumb play it is.
Yeah, he
would
him
rather
no
people. Yes, he would rather people say, "Hey, never mind the play. I made a hell of a play myself," which he
jumped
did.
the route,
which he did.
Yeah. I think this is a weird quote from him, but what do you think, Tony? Is there a case for Russell Wilson making the right decision that didn't go his way in the Super Bowl?
I mean, listen, I don't like the premise of the question because a play call comes in and you call the play and you run the play.
Isn't it famously known he checked on that?
Famously known? I don't know.
I don't believe so.
I don't think that. I think that
I'm pretty sure Pete Carroll would have mentioned that a few hundred times.
I think Pete Carroll, that's part of the reason why the teammates felt the way they did afterwards was because they felt like Pete Carroll kind of put it in his hands in that particular situation. Nonetheless, no, I mean, they ran the play they ran. And
no, he did call the play. He called the pass in the Super Bowl. He later expressed that this moment haunts him and that he felt he let his fans down by making the call.
Okay, so he did.
Not Pete Carroll's. That's what it's saying on USA Today.
Oh, I thought you may have got that on Stat Muse.
No, I wouldn't have run with it, Chris, if it was Stat Muse.
Maybe even if he did call the
So
play.
he changed the play?
I guess.
I've never heard anybody say that, and you would have
That's
thought
why
you
I
heard
knew
that
it.
by
It
now.
popped in my head because it's been said many times that
he changed the play or he called the play.
Okay,
It doesn't really matter. The point is, it wouldn't to your question. No, Malcolm Butler is supposed to say this because he made the pick that ended the game, which was a huge pick.
It was a huge pick. I'm trying to get. All right, we can move on.
I'm gonna look while you move on, sir.
Yes.
By the way, on the other side of it, Belichick, at the last moment, according to AI, changed his defense to a goal line defense, which nobody ever used at that time.
Of course,
and
he
has
did.
given reason for Butler intercepting the pass. So, a lot of different takes on it.
This is a long article, but the title of it is Seattle's last play was Russell Wilson's fault, not Pete Carroll's.
Okay.
That's literally the title.
This is the title, yeah. 2015 article.
Sounds like you wrote that one.
I may have. I'm
Yeah.
trying to. Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Number 4.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. Bengals quarterback Joe Flacco, and this is crazy to me. He was named as an AFC quarterback in this year's Pro Bowl, the team announced today. It's his first time in 18 seasons in the NFL that he has been named a Pro Bowler, which really shocks me. He earned the honor as an alternate ahead of the Pro Bowl competition in Santa Clara next Tuesday. At the beginning of the season, Flacco was the starting quarterback for the Browns, and then he went over to the Bengals. And he was actually pretty good with the Bengals until Joe Burrow came back. So, Tony, do you think Joe Flacco actually considers this a real Pro Bowl nod?
Joe Flacco seems kind of cynical like that. He probably wouldn't consider this one. He seems like he is just gonna go because they asked him to go, and yeah, I could see him not considering this a real Pro Bowl nod.
Yeah, I mean, is it crazy to you guys? He's never made a Pro Bowl.
It does work out that way for a lot of guys, though.
Okay, what do you
just
think?
Play at
Chris?
the wrong time. I think Joe Flacco just better be careful how much he celebrates this because he still got chosen after Shador Sanders, so it's not all time feather in his cap.
Not all-time feather
No.
in his cap. All right, let's move to the next.
Well, real quick, AI says.
Oh, we can't trust AI.
Yes, we can.
AI says
AI is like stats.
while debates persist regarding his role in the infamous Super Bowl, whatever number that was.
Yeah,
right.
So it there's no
No
concrete
definitive
proof, right.
who called the play.
Right.
Okay.
It's a rumor that he called.
I agree that
Yeah.
I just had never heard it cut and dry that Russell Wilson went up there, didn't listen to anybody, and called that play. Never heard that.
I'm
But
gonna
anyway,
go find
we'll-
where I found this.
Come on, finish up the Big Five, and we're never going to get there.
No, yeah, definitely need to finish with the Big Five. Chris, do you think Joe Flacco accepts this award?
Yeah, I said what I said.
I forgot.
Number 3.
He's got chosen after
Said what I
Shador.
Browns superstar Myles Garrett shared his thoughts on the Browns hiring Todd Monken as the head coach instead of Jim Schwartz, the defensive coordinator. Garrett posted a meme of an employee sitting down outside their work, looking down like they were really sad. So my question to you, Chris, Myles Garrett is always complaining about the Browns. Do you think he finally gets traded this year?
Oh, no.
He said at one point he'd never wanted to. It doesn't matter how much money you give me, I will never
Wait,
play for
what
you
is
again.
happening? What did he do? He's complaining.
He's mad that they didn't choose Jim Schwartz for head coach.
Okay, is that not acceptable?
I think almost every
I'll let
defensive
you ask
player,
your question.
most
first.
defensive players love their defensive coordinators. So I don't think that's surprising.
The reason I'm asking this is because Myles Garrett has had a lot of criticism for his own team over the years, saying that they haven't done enough
I don't
to put a
believe
winning
that
team on the field.
Well, whatever.
Is he lying?
He's not lying. Number one. Number two, he to me gets credit for at least making it through this year. He could have tried to get out last time.
Yeah, no, he signed a major contract
Yeah,
with them.
so
I don't
think he's
that.
staying.
Yeah, I don't think that
Staying.
him voicing his displeasure of the head coach that had their defense like tops. Him not getting the opportunity, him expressing that means that he's like mad at the Cleveland Browns.
I just feel like when you're that big of a player, don't put up open-ended memes so that without any words, like no one knows what you're talking about.
I
but
think you know
everybody
what he's
knows
talking
you're
about. He
I
liked his defensive coordinator, like most defensive players do.
Yeah, you're overthinking it. You want to be mad at Miles for some reason.
No, I don't care. I like Miles Garrett. He likes dinosaurs,
Sure
so
you
I like
do.
dinosaurs.
Sure you do.
You don't
So-
like Miles Garrett.
I
You're,
do.
you're more of a Mason Rudolph fan.
Did you just call me a racist?
Racist? No, I'm going back to the fight that they had.
I know, but that's the whole crux of the fight. Was Mason Rudolph said some words.
Now one guy hit him with a helmet.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
And he tried to rip his head off.
He did try to rip his head off.
Number 2.
That was a good call, Chris. That was a good pull right there. Alexander Zverev called the medical timeout given to a cramping Carlos Alcaraz during their Australian Open semifinal. Bull bleep or bull junk, as Tony says.
Junk.
Though he didn't want it to overshadow the match, Alcaraz rallied from apparent physical problem. Took 5 hours, 27 minutes, as Chris told you earlier. While tournament rules generally disallow timeouts for cramps, the attending physio and doctor allowed one after Alcaraz clutched his groin late in the third set.
It was hard to tell if you were watching, as I was, whether it was a cramp or an injury. So I think it was fair to them to look at it. Sorry.
Okay.
I jumped
all right.
the gun there.
No, I guess that's relevant information. He either had a cramp, blah, blah, blah. Zverev, incensed, according to the article, swore at an official believing Alcaraz was only battling a cramp, stating, quote, he was cramping. So normally you can't have a medical timeout for cramping. I just said it was bull junk, basically. That was what Zverev said. Tony, does Zverev have a right to be mad?
I mean, if indeed his diagnosis is right.
Zverev, Dr. Zverev was right.
They also said because Alcaraz was taking in a lot of fluids during this timeout that Zverev was like he's got a cramp.
Listen,
I must say one thing for the physio or whoever ordered the treatment. If you call the match right there and say Zverev's the winner, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands at the arena. Number one, all these people are there to watch it. Number two, we would have missed out on one of the great tennis matches of all time.
First of all, it's a dumb rule
It is
anyway.
pretty
Like
dumb.
if you cramp, you're just supposed to play through it or
Right, or
call the
quit.
match. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
stupid.
That's a good
It's
good
stupid.
call, Tony.
It's just a dumb rule.
I will say that I saw they showed a shot as Alcaraz later in the match. He was throwing up into his towel. And they were saying he went to his team and he said, I can't drink any more fluids.
Right, I'm
I
done.
like too much. So it's all part of the battle. But I don't see why.
Water jug,
the sloshing.
It was quite the endeavor to watch that one last night. It was fun.
All right, you guys got your okay.
Number 1.
New England announced yesterday it was wearing the white jerseys for Super Bowl 60, and it might matter as Chris has kept us up to date on this
they
over
are
the
going to
years.
wear white. They chose
According
white.
to Bleacher Report, all-time teams in white jerseys are 37-22 in the Super Bowls.
Yes, they are.
And 16-5 in the last 21. The Pats are 5-0 in their white jerseys this season, including the AFC Championship.
Well, they were undefeated on the road.
Yes.
So they're trying to treat it like they're on the
that's
road.
right.
Yeah.
They've worn white in their last 4 Super Bowls, the Patriots. The record 3-1.
Got it in that. Let's go.
So, Tony, do you believe there's something to this?
The white jersey
I
Super
mean,
Bowl jinx.
it does feel like whoever wears white is winning.
They win more often, but I will say last year the Eagles were
That's
dark
right.
green,
They
and it
did.
didn't seem to matter.
They
That
put
is
it
true.
on the
They-
Chiefs.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
They also they
Chiefs
chose
beat
that,
the Niners
right?
twice in their red.
The Eagles got to
uniform.
choose, didn't they?
Last year. Yes, they would have
so
chosen. They chose the green.
to go solid.
Right.
So they purposely were out to disprove
I think they
that.
wore white in the first one. Maybe they
Oh,
wanted
that's
to-
right. They did. Had no luck.
Yeah. All guests on 97.3 The Fan join us on the David P. Shapiro Fan Hotline. David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com.
I'm interested that the New England would do the white, but I think it's more not because of the Super Bowl jinx. I think it's more because they've had so much success on the road this year in the whites.
Feel
They haven't
good in your
lost.
whites, yeah.
Just feel good in the whites. Uniform makes the player.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I think the player makes a uniform, but you can go.
By the way, we said a couple of days ago that you cannot wear whatever throwbacks or alternate uniforms in the Super Bowl. Somebody disputed that on Twitter, but I checked. We were right.
Okay.
So whoever you think were alternates or whatever, they must have got some way, whatever it is. You can't do that in the NFL, not just the Super Bowl, in the playoffs altogether.
Yeah, because I would have seen, and we
So,
would have seen
teams would have definitely taken that shot.
because the 49ers can't wear their white pants that they do from the.
You know what they
can't do
did?
that.
They did in the Super Bowl against the Chargers.
They did because
they got a waiver
actually
for it.
They did.
or
I
whatever.
remember this because they were doing so well in those uniforms.
Yes,
they
they
asked the NFL
begged.
to allowed them to do
Yeah,
it.
and well, they needed to do it to beat the
it seemed to
Chargers,
work.
of course.
We'll
yeah.
continue this later.
San Diego's home. It's where I was born, raised, and where sports.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque. See where Trevor's plaque is going to be. It's going to be pretty dope.
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame for the second time because I went earlier today, but I'm going in to see Tony go into the Hall of Fame. So all the way straight and back left.
Straight back left.
Straight on that back wall.
This one?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Tony?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now, honestly.
Excited?
I'm definitely excited. Hello, Eric. How you doing? Pretty good.
Wow. Just like I told you, next to the famous Barney Dreyfuss and Leslie Wilkinson, whoever they are.
That does look like them.
I know. It's a good shot. They don't do them all that great. That one's good. Really good.
I missed a year. 300. Must have been bad. Huh? I used to be. Not anymore, though.
Oh, it's so cool. What team did you play on?
I can give you a long list of them. Brewers, Padres, Dodgers, Phillies, Nationals.
What position did you play?
I played outfield. This was my dad. Oh, there's Dick Williams, Goose. I think he'd be pretty happy with his company over here or something.
What are you thinking to see it for the first time?
I'm thinking
I'm hot. I'm quite warm right now, but it's cool. I mean, it's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, who not too many people can say they have a dad that's enshrined in this place, so I think this is awesome.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque. See where Trevor's plaque is going to be. It's going to be pretty dope.
Chris,
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame for the second time because I went earlier today, but I'm going in to see Tony go into the Hall of Fame. So all the way straight and back left.
Straight back left.
Straight on that back wall.
This one?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Tony?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now, honestly.
Excited?
I'm definitely excited. Hello, Eric. How you doing? Pretty good.
Wow. Just like I told you, next to the famous Barney Dreyfuss and Leslie Wilkinson, whoever they are.
That does look like them.
I know. It's a good shot. They don't do them all that great. That one's good. Really good.
I missed a year. 300. Must have been bad. Huh? I used to be. Not anymore, though.
Oh, it's so cool. What team did you play on?
I can give you a long list of them. Brewers, Padres, Dodgers, Phillies, Nationals.
What position did you play?
I played outfield. This was my dad. There's Dick Williams, Goose. I think he'd be pretty happy with his company over here. So.
What are you thinking of seeing it for the first time?
I'm thinking
I'm hot. I'm quite warm right now, but it's cool. I mean, it's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, not too many people can say they have a dad that's enshrined in this place. So I think this is awesome.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque. See where Trevor's plaque is going to be. It's going to be pretty dope.
Chris,
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame for the second time because I went earlier today, but I'm going in to see Tony go into the Hall of Fame. So,
Arrive, the last one before we head into the weekend.
Should we share what you asked Gravy less than a second before we came on the air?
Because I wasn't really listening to him when he was talking.
Which is understandable. But just so you all know, we were like in a panic. I remember Jeff and Jer, the famous morning show duo, saying that happened all the time when they were in their heyday, that the music would be playing and they'd be looking at each other like,
what are we talking
what
about?
are we going to say when the mics go on? And it's true because it happens to us often, the same thing.
We just have multiple ideas kind of floating,
Trying
right?
to
And
figure
so
out.
I was hearing all of them. I didn't quite hear.
I was
which
yelling
one.
them at Tony. Chris was giving some out there, and so Tony was trying to pick them out of the air.
Right. And so we settled on recapping. As you know, San Diego State will take on Utah State.
Yes,
Utah State.
big one.
At Utah State.
Tomorrow morning.
First place versus second place. A morning game. Not our favorite.
I hope that they'll do better in the morning game than the women did Wednesday at Colorado State. The women won the game, Tony, but it was
what'd you call it? A
slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
Nobody could make a basket, and much of the blame for that was given to the early morning start. They did win, but 46-44 was not what they had in mind.
From 3-point land?
They never made a three, and the other team only made one.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those days for both sides.
10 o'clock is early to play.
It's early. Early for these young ladies and men.
I mean, but you play at like 5 a.m. with AJ Preller. How do you get going?
Tony's he's an adult now.
Know.
He can do it.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know.
I know how you do it because your juices get flowing. If AJ gets past you, even a half a step, you wake up just like that.
Yeah, no, there's definitely an element of not wanting to embarrass yourself. So you get up, but 5, it is today. Funny story. Today I played and I completely in Arizona, we play at 5 a.m. San Diego, we play at 6. And I hadn't played in about a month.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, I had 5 o'clock in my head. So
you were there early.
Yeah.
You had a chance for shoot around.
I pulled up and this parking lot was empty.
You had a chance for
and so
shoot
I was
around.
in my mind, I was like, maybe AJ did. He didn't really confirm that we were playing here. Maybe it's at another place. So I waited for 10 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home, man. Maybe they didn't know that it was closed. So about 5:30, I'm almost back at the house.
Oh no, you turned around?
I did. I was like, I'm already up. What am I gonna do? Go back home and just sleep?
And you killed some time too.
Yeah, so I went right back over there. Got about 4 runs in. Day is ready to go, baby.
I mean, that is a good way
Such
to start
a Tony Gwynn Jr. way to start the day.
It really was.
Boxing up the time of the basketball game.
Especially at 5 a.m.
Boxing it up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's rough. You can't make that mistake.
But I made it work. Other news today, we thought the Seahawks were up for sale and could possibly, retrieve something like $8 billion. But then it sounds like that's not the case. The Allen family, or the Allen estate, right?
Yeah.
Said that is not true. They are not selling the team.
I think they probably thought, hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. This team is just going to get more and more value. Let's hang on to it.
More and more and more. There's a late breaking thing here that I think is worth talking about.
Another late breaking?
Yeah. This isn't earth shattering.
Okay.
But in the way things are going in the world of college basketball,
is this the other kid?
It will get people's attention.
Yeah,
Former UCLA player Amari Bailey is trying now to become the first basketball player to return to college after just flat out playing in NBA games. Like to this point, we've only had players who declared for the draft being allowed back. Then we had the Alabama kid who was in the G League. He was drafted. He was on the roster, but he never actually suited up in a game. Well, Amari Bailey did. He played in 10 NBA games with the Charlotte Hornets in 2023, but he wants back. He wants back in college.
This was the kid.
And we'll see. I know what I would say, but obviously they're not asking me.
This was the kid, if I'm not mistaken, that was on Bronny's team when they were at whatever high school that was.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the high school, but he was like the dude when Bronny was like a freshman or sophomore.
Okay.
On that team, Amari Bailey. And so I do remember him playing for UCLA. I do remember him getting
got drafted.
League. Yeah.
Charlotte.
Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon.
But he actually played 10 games in the NBA. And
no can do. So but the interesting thing is he has got an agent and he's gotten a lawyer, and the lawyer is specifically to try to fight this thing. And this is what if I'm going to defend the NCAA at any point, this is probably the only shot you get. This is what they have been seemingly deathly scared of.
Right.
Is that a lawsuit would come, they'd lose, and then what?
Well, too bad. Somebody's got to stand up somewhere, because eventually what's going to happen.
This dude's played 10 in the NBA.
What eventually is going to happen is that, like I said earlier, I think a month ago, Kawhi Leonard is going to be on an injury rehab. He's going to call Dutch, and Dutch is going to be able to put him in a lineup for a couple of games while he's getting ready to come back to the Clippers.
Yeah.
I mean, where's it going to end?
I mean, they already kind of like bent it to so that if you played in Europe, you could still play. Then it was okay if you played in the G League, but you haven't gotten the NBA minutes,
we'll get you
in there.
Right.
Now this
kid just
games.
flat out played in the NBA.
Yeah.
So he's going to push and see how far he can get. And
I
won't be surprised if he's allowed to play. Now, the question is, he's going to go, he's at UCLA, right? So does he want to go back to UCLA? I assume he does. Is Mick Cronin you can put Mick Cronin in the same sentence as the guy from Alabama. The guy from Alabama would beat up his own mother to win a basketball game. I'm convinced. But I don't know that Mick Cronin would do that. Mick Cronin may say no himself. I don't know.
He's a competitor. He'll take him, right?
Well, I don't know. Mick Cronin seems, I like to believe he's kind of a little more on the up and up.
I have a random theory that I've been thinking about, but is the NCAA in danger of just
not being existent? I mean, I don't care if it's the NCAA or if they want to call it something else, but something has to be a governing body over what is because NCAA is just an NCAA in letters.
Sounds like
it's not doing anything.
Remember, I told you after the when they won the championship in Indiana, I said, "Who's the guy they got to hand out the trophy? Like, who is this guy?
Right,
Where does he work?
Right.
What's his job?
What does he do?
Did they just pick him out of the crowd?
I know they're headquartered in Indy.
I mean, what really is the NCAA? That's a fair question. I don't think anybody even knows, really.
But the reason I say that is because it just seems like there are so many different things happening around college football and so many case-by-case bases that they're not going to be able to figure it out.
Well, Brian Dutcher said it best, and I don't think he's alone when he said that these are the things that need to keep happening so that eventually somebody somewhere says this is so ridiculous that they're able to stop it.
I mean, the guy play. What is the guy going to go to the NBA for 3 years and realize he can't play anymore and go back to college?
I don't know. That's why I said, where's it going to stop?
The precedent has already been set. You play pro basketball, you can come back.
I would think this guy's going to win.
What gives them the authority to be? It seems like they've been having their authority stomped on pretty much. Any other?
How are they going to stop this kid from going back?
They're not.
Unless the judge says upholds it.
Right. I don't think he's going to. And if the judge upholds it, all they'd have to do is find a judge from UCLA to let him back in.
Not
like
to mention,
the Alabama guy.
Remember, there is school involved in all of this.
What?
Like, like a guy just randomly joins the team. How can he enroll in classes?
Stop saying that.
Here's the thing, and I know we often are laughing about it because they've kind of made a little bit of a mockery of it, but That still is a requirement. I know it's outlandish.
Is it?
100% it is.
All right, let me ask you that. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
What do you want to ask?
Well, what I just want to ask you is then how did what's his name from Miami play in the championship game? He said flat out that he already graduated 2 years ago.
Oh, Carson Beck, because he had medical waivers and he had medical red shirts for
whatever.
Everybody had a COVID waiver too. So
whatever. Was he going to school? No.
Well, that's not okay.
I'm just saying.
Obviously,
I heard he took ballroom dancing.
I don't even think he took that.
I don't know how. I know the waivers allow for him to play. I'm just saying you still have to be enrolled at the school, regardless.
Yeah,
of
you
that.
can't be you can't
be like, okay, I played my 10 NBA games. I'm just gonna show up here and put the jersey on and play basketball.
So you think he's gonna have to enroll at UCLA to get back on the team? You think Bediako enrolled at Alabama?
Yeah. I do. I think they enrolled him back in Alabama.
I would double check it.
That's the precedent set right there. But Chris, I talked about this on the Scraby Show, and I thought about you. Bediako had a judge that was an Alabama alum and a huge booster for the athletics department.
Yeah,
and Judge had to finally recuse himself.
Yeah, well, he recused himself after he already ruled in Bediako's favor, so the damage was done.
Yeah, and then they passed it off to someone else who is also an Alabama alum. There's no one in Tuscaloosa, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, that didn't go to Alabama.
Would you move to Tuscaloosa if you didn't go there? No.
No.
There you go.
No.
Answered. Asked and answered, counselor.
Question. That's a good question, really.
All right, let's get to break. We got traffic?
No.
No traffic.
We're way too early.
But you know what I do have when we come back? I've been looking forward to this.
Time out.
Uh-oh.
Did you say we're way too early?
For traffic, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. I've been getting yelled at you about 511 for quite a bit of time now.
No, for traffic.
Okay, well, let's get to break. Maybe we'll have traffic at the end.
Yes, we will.
Search for Gwynn and Chris on.
I actually got in trouble once when I worked at the bank for looking up a celebrity, and it was totally wrong on my part. Totally wrong.
Looking up their account number?
Just I searched their name in the account system, and
what is wrong with you?
I was like 19.
You'd be better off.
You would be better.
You'd be better off admitting that you wear your underwear inside out. Frankly,
This guy is just searching up people's accounts.
It only happened that one time because I got caught.
How did you get caught?
The account was flagged, and anybody taking a look at it gets logged. And so I got called into the boss's office like 3 days later.
What did that come? I'm sorry, I gotta ask, but nobody's supposed to be doing this preview. What did that conversation? How did it go?
Well, why were you looking up Paris Hilton? Is that who it was?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh my goodness.
I can neither confirm. That's really funny, Chris, that you just yelled out that name out of all names.
No.
But I walked in, I got called into the office, and I sat down,
gosh.
and all my boss, I loved her. She was great. Her name was Sharon. Amazing boss. She just slid the piece of paper in front of me.
You knew
said, "Did you visit this account?" And I looked. Yeah. She was like, "We're gonna have to write you up for this, and if you do it again, we're gonna have to fire you." And I said, "I'll never do it again." And I got out of there as soon as possible. I took everything, but it was not good. Not good.
Just curiosity, huh? He's like, I wonder how much they have in their account.
Yeah. I mean, before I got caught, I did look up athletes. And,
oh my God! I'm so glad you're sitting in this seat now.
Yes, I'm so happy you're not doing any job that can be dangerous to people's futures.
This was in the first year that I was there. I learned my lesson thoroughly.
Chris, as I said, as soon as they walked in, there was like,
yeah,
that's our guy right there.
That's our window.
We're gonna take him down.
Yep.
Just lucky I didn't get caught for like. I can't even say. I'll tell you guys off break whose account I saw and how much money they had sitting in their checking account.
And this was how long ago, too, by the way?
2009, 10. Way before I became a good person.
Didn't Bank America end up getting in trouble? Or was that it was one of those banks got in trouble?
All of them get in trouble for selling information. But
I heard folks like you.
I wasn't selling any information. I was just wanting to see what was going on.
Curious.
I didn't check their account activity, which I could have. Been like, oh, they bought this here. I'm going to go up there. You know, I'm not that creepy.
Well, that's stock.
Oh, yeah, you're not that bad.
I'm not that creepy.
This is amazing, by the way. We're supposed to be doing.
How are we supposed to do baseball picks under these circumstances?
We can't anymore. I think we gotta push it. You guys never did it? Well, I mean,
no, Scrappy, we didn't.
Really? Like you work at a bank, you're looking at people's account information? That's unbelievable.
It only happened for a little bit, and then I got
Only for a little bit.
I can't stop laughing at this because it is quite hilarious. Greg.
But you were saying that I may have gotten robbed or whatever. I actually did get robbed when I worked in San Francisco, and they're called quick change artists.
How long did you work in the banking industry?
8 years. I was a teller supervisor when I finished. I was also the merchant teller, which took in around $150,000 in cash a day. Guess what? Always balanced at the end of the day.
Yeah, I bet.
But there was a guy who walked in. He had about $5,000 in hundreds, and he handed it to me. He said, "Can I get 50s for these?" And I said, it's pretty annoying that he wants
$5,000 in
hundreds. And he wanted $5,000 in 50s. He just wanted 50s instead of hundreds. So I had to go get it from the vault. I come back. I'm starting to count it out, and then he's like starting to ask me questions as I'm counting it out.
He's trying to
then
what did I tell you, Chris? This is what I'm talking about.
That window right there.
Hey, this guy was so good that no one saw it coming. But so when I started getting mad at him because I counted out the 50s, he goes, "What are you doing?" I asked for 20s. And I'm like, what? You did not ask for 20s. You asked for 50s, bro. Yeah. I had to go to the vault to get those 50s. And as I was getting all mad and talking to my boss, he took the cash off the counter and put it into this folder that he had on the thing that
the original 5,000 in hundreds.
Yeah, well, he kept going like that, and then I was so mad, I just grabbed it and I threw it in my drawer. And then he was like, "You know what? I'm out of here." And he walked out. And then at the end of the day, $3,000.
He got an extra 3 on you.
$3,000. Yeah, he got $3,000.
The thing about criminals like that, they can sniff out a mark really easy.
I'm not a mark.
You are 1,000%.
I was actually the bank's
dog. They got you for 3 extra.
And that's the only time in my 8 years that I ever had anything happen like that.
I'm sure there's people been there 8 years that never had 0 taken.
Scrape, I got a 20 here. Can I get 5 5s, please?
I hate you guys.
Let's get to
that was one of the worst moments of my life, but you know what? It taught me a lot. Never trust anyone ever again.
You know what? You definitely have learned because you don't trust very many people.
I don't trust anyone anymore.
You are.
I actually got in trouble once when I worked at the bank for looking up a celebrity, and it was totally wrong on my part. Totally wrong.
Looking up their account number?
Just I searched their name in the account system. And
Scrapey, what is wrong with you?
I was like 19.
You'd be better off. You'd be better off admitting that you wore your underwear inside out. Frankly,
this guy is just searching up people's accounts.
It only happened that one time because I got caught.
How did you get caught?
The account was flagged, and anybody taking a look at it gets logged. And so I got called into the boss's office like 3 days later.
What did that come? I'm sorry, I gotta ask, but nobody's supposed to be doing this preview. What did that conversation? How did it go?
Well, why were you looking up Paris Hilton? Is that who it was?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh my goodness.
I can neither confirm. That's really funny, Chris, that you just yelled out that name out of all names. No. But I walked in, I got called into the office, and I sat down, and my boss, I loved her. She was great. Her name was Sharon. Amazing boss. She just slid the piece of paper in front of me.
You knew.
Said, "Did you visit this account?" And I looked. Yeah. She was like, "We're gonna have to write you up for this, and if you do it again, we're gonna have to fire you." And I said, "I'll never do it again." And I got out of there as soon as possible. I took everything.
Happy Hour brought to you by GL Pools. They're the company trusted by thousands of San Diegans to keep their pools sparkling, swim ready, and expertly maintained. Call GL Pools now. Say radio. You'll get a free month of service. That's no small thing. I think if you listen to the program, especially today, you probably think it's Gwynn and Chris, by the way, on 97.3 The Fan. You probably think we like talking about all of these, law degree stories and what's right and what's wrong. And that really couldn't be further from the truth. I like just talking about fun stuff like updating everybody on what's happened during the offseason in the National League West. So let's do that. Instead of complaining about Bediaco and all these other
It is fun to
crazy people.
become a.
By the way,
couch
Bediaco
lawyer.
is enrolled in Alabama.
Good for him. And
Good for him.
yeah, they're he's still playing. I don't know how long that lasts.
Waiting
but
for this. What is it? TRL?
TRO to
TRO?
expire or
What,
be
Carson Daly going to run out there?
TRO. Sorry.
All right, so let's check on what happened in the offseason. We'll start with the Rockies at the bottom. First, a couple of fun notes about the Rockies. Does anybody remember that they started the season last year 9-50?
I do.
I don't know that we'll ever see a record that bad again. The Rockies then swept the Marlins in Miami. That was their only sweep of the season.
Wow.
Guess how many times they were swept? 21 times they were swept. It was one of the worst seasons we've ever seen. The Rockies have added Jake McCarthy from the D-backs, fourth outfielder, I guess. Michael Lorenzen, pitcher, who also can hit a little bit, right, Tony?
Yep.
So I think Lorenzen will probably be the backup.
Pitcher.
He'll probably be the backup DH for when Chris Bryant gets hurt. And then they added this guy from the Twins, Eduardo Julien, who was a Rookie of the Year candidate. I think this is a typical player the Rockies get. 3 years ago, he's a Rookie of the Year candidate. He's been in the minors the last 2 years because he can't hit his way out of a paper bag. So they traded for him. That's about it. Otherwise, it's the same old Rockies. Last year, fourth place team. Who finished fourth? Scraby, off the top of your head.
In the NOS?
Yeah.
The Rockies.
No, they were fifth. Who was fourth?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading something else.
Okay.
Who was fourth? Let me count. It was Giants.
Nope.
What?
Want to try again?
Really?
Who finished fourth? Tony?
Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks
Really?
finished fourth, 80 and 82.
Wow.
Diamondbacks have added Mike Soroka to their pitching staff. Where does Corbin Burns? Done for a long time, right? Still, Tony? He's not
Tommy
back
John.
anytime
He had
soon.
Tommy John, middle of the year?
Yeah, he's got a ways to go, I believe. Otherwise, it's the same Diamondbacks except for Nolan Arenado, new third baseman for Arizona this year.
So I've been seeing. I like these lists, top 100 players, whatever. I read all of them. And
Okay.
every list has Corbin Carroll top 10 players in all of baseball.
I think he is when he's right.
See, I was gonna say, I know that he's a great player, but is he top 10 player in all of
I
baseball?
don't know if he's there, but he was a good year last year. But he can. I don't know. What do you think, Tony? Top 10? That might be high, but
Let's see. Who can we name? Let's name.
right. Let's
try-
name 10 better than
10
him.
Shohei.
Yeah.
Shohei. Give it to you.
Schwarber?
I don't know.
Let me just go get the MLB top 100.
All right.
Yeah, you do that. My man in Kansas City.
Witt.
Oh
Witt.
yeah, Bobby Witt.
Juan Soto.
Yes.
That's 3. Dang, it's hard to remember all these players.
Acuna when he's good. I mean, health has something to do with this.
Did you get to the on top 100 list yet?
It's like they make you click through so many things. But yes, I did.
What's their top 10? Give it to us.
Number 1?
Judge.
No.
Oh
Shohei.
yeah, there's Judge.
2 is Judge.
Okay.
3 is Bobby Witt.
Yeah.
4 is Big Dumper.
Okay.
Oh,
5
Kyle
is
Riley.
Jose Ramirez.
Yep.
6 is Juan Soto.
Yep.
7 is Paul Skeens.
Yep.
8 is Tarek Skubal, which is weird because
Yeah.
everybody keeps saying Tarek Skubal's better than Paul Skeens, but they rank Paul Skeens ahead of Tarek Skubal. And then number 9 is Corbin Carroll. Number 10, Vlad Jr.
Yeah. No, I think that's accurate. He's a top 10.
Okay.
All right.
Third place last year was the Giants. Here's their additions. They just got, well, first of all, I think one of the key things for the Giants this year is going to be the development of Bryce Eldridge, first base prospect. Supposed to be can't miss.
Yeah.
If he doesn't miss, then that means Devers can be the DH, and that makes the Giants, I think, better right there. Harrison Bader will be in center field, which moves Young-Hoo Lee, the Korean outfielder, to the corner.
Moving him to the left.
Probably
they're
the
getting
left.
rid of
right.
Ramos.
No, I think
Elliott?
Helio Ramos could go to right or.
I was just saying that because he was not great at defense last year.
No,
according to
he hit
Giants
a little
fans.
bit. They have some other candidates, Encarnacion, Matos. We'll see where they go. Pitching staff added 2 starters, Tyler Mahle, right-hander, and Adrian Hauser. to a staff that already includes
Hauser's a good little pickup for them, I think.
When they got Logan Webb and Robbie Ray pitched well for them, so they've got a good starting staff. Don't see much in that bullpen though.
Mr. Grunt.
We'll see where they go
Robbie
in the
Ray,
bullpen.
Mr. Tight Pants and Grunt.
Yeah. It was egregious when he pitched against the Padres last year.
First of all, it's always like
but it felt like it was louder than ever.
The difference was he pitched well. Padres have gotten so you don't really notice the every time when you.
I never noticed
when the
that.
ball
I
is
just
like flying all over the park.
We couldn't notice the grunting because all we could hear was the Padre fan in San Francisco who
I
kept
forgot about
screaming
that,
over the
but
mic.
someone brought that up to me. I completely forgot that this poor woman was put on blast.
Yeah, they found her too.
They
right?
found her, and the usher told her to stop cheering so loud, and she was like, didn't understand.
I'm just here to cheer.
Yeah, it was annoying though.
Padres won how many games last year? Tony? Trivia. How many games Padres win?
84?
84, you say. What'd you think, Scrape? How many did they win last year?
Wait, I was thinking
Padres.
86.
88?
88. You're up to 86.
Yeah.
Do I hear 89?
No.
Going for a bitter
91?
89. Hear nobody with 89? How about 90? No way we go to 90.
I thought 90, but then Tony threw me off with the 84.
I don't know. I forgot.
Padres record last year, 90 up, 72 down.
Oh,
it's a pretty good year. They're only 3 back of the Dodgers when it was over. Padres,
It
as
felt
far
like the way everybody was.
I know
complaining
we've
that
been
they-
whining and complaining the whole
Like
time.
84, 85.
90 wins. Roster's pretty similar to last year as of right now. The Korean infielder Song is really the only addition I see of any magnitude. I think Michael King feels like an addition, but he's really not. He's coming back. I think the other thing you can say, which is a boost, is Jason Adams should be healthy, which gives you a bullpen. And you look at the rest of this division, the Diamondbacks bullpen is wiped out with injuries. The Giants is very questionable. Can't even worry about the Rockies bullpen. So the Padre bullpen could be a big deal. Obviously,
It is a big
Dodgers.
deal.
Yeah, it is. And obviously on top, you got the Dodgers and the 2 big moves there, Kyle Tucker, Edwin Diaz. Otherwise, Hall of Famers at every position. How many games did the Dodgers win last year? Padres won 90.
Yeah, it was 93.
Yeah, that's it. 93. That's all.
I will keep thinking about the fact that the Padres should have won the division last year.
I mean, we were supposed to get blown out.
It wasn't even supposed to be
It
close.
wasn't
I
supposed
will
to be
tell you
close.
that last year's number going into the season, because I keep track of this stuff,
like
Dodgers
109?
were 104.
4.
Padres were 85.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be 19 game difference last year. It ended up being a 3 game difference. And I think a lot of people in San Diego think the Padres had a terrible year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not so much.
it isn't as bad as you maybe thought it was looking back. All right, that's the NL West. Little recap for everybody. Kind of get your taste buds wet for spring training.
Go taste buds.
Taste
Oh,
buds.
my taste buds are so dry.
I don't know if that was the right way to say that, but that's what came out. I should add one more I just saw for the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly, who is back with them.
Merrill?
He's back with them.
Merle?
I skipped over him because he'd been there before.
Oh, Wookie. Back with the Diamondbacks.
Merrill
Zach Gallen's
Kelly.
still out there.
Yeah, I'd
there's-
love to have the milkman.
There's quite a few nice free agents still out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can really make a pretty good team with who's left if you got every one of those guys.
Before we get into our interview on the other side, I have some players I want to run by you guys real quick on the free agent market.
Fair enough.
All right, let's take a big time, fun timeout.
Hey, it's Ben and Woods. We love.
Thank you for listening to 97.3 The Fan. Be back shortly. I would be back shortly if the thing will click. See, I'm clicking. I have no idea what's happening. It's not playing any commercials right now. Well, this is just great, everybody. Let me see if I could try to start another one. All right. Well, this is awesome. On the air right now with no help, and there are no commercials to be played. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? You're getting a real live thing right here. This is real live Matt Scraby. I'm going to have to restart Wide Orbit real quick. So goodbye, Wide Orbit. It's not even closing. I'm going to text Adam, and I'm going to say, Adam, I tried to go to break and the commercials did not play. and the program won't shut down. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to do some Control-Alt-Delete over here. Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, I got it. Task Manager. It's not coming up. There it goes. Task Manager came up, everybody. I have no idea. I'm way too generous with my stroke giving. Never mind.
Are you really?
Never mind.
Wait.
I did not
Let's
mean for
explore
that to happen.
Let's
I
explore
did not.
That sounds like a promo to me.
Skraby's giving out strokes. I can't wait to hear that one. I'm gonna laugh for a while on that one.
Nate says, Scravy, maybe you should date her.
You might be a generous stroke giver, but I don't think she really wants to leave her boyfriend for that.
All right, that was good. That was good. In full disclosure, I'm reading this. Tony can't gather himself right now. That was a good one, Chris. That was a really good one. So I saw this at 7-Eleven, and I had to get it. It's called the One Chip Challenge. It was sitting there in the aisle, and I thought, why not? Because I am into spicy stuff. But this thing looks pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. It says a Reaper pepper and a Scorpion pepper. It's also in the shape of a coffin, which doesn't make me very happy about that. It doesn't make me feel good. Oh, extreme heat, it says. I'm going to try a little bit first, just so I don't die, I guess. That's the thing I'm saying. This looks... I don't even know if I should be eating this. It looks like it has mold or something, but let's see how hot it is. Let's go. There's a little bit of spice there. It's going. Oh, man. This is hot. It's not that bad, though. I still have this side to go. It is getting hot. I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is like getting crazy. Now it's kicking in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this. Honestly, it's getting serious. I gotta go with the milk. My mouth is dying right now. Yeah, this is not fun, guys. Never gonna do that again because my mouth is on fire. Thank you for listening to 97.3 The Fan. Be back shortly. I would be back shortly if the thing will click. See, I'm clicking. I'm clicking. I have no idea what's happening. It's not playing any commercials right now. Well, this is just great, everybody. Let me see if I could try to start another one. All right. Well, this is awesome. On the air right now with no help. And there are no commercials to be played. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? You're getting a real live thing right here. This is real live Matt Scraby. I'm going to have to restart Wide Orbit real quick. So, goodbye, Wide Orbit. It's not even closing. I'm going to text Adam, and I'm going to say, Adam, I tried to go to break, and the commercials did not play. And the program won't shut down. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to do some Control-Alt-Delete over here. Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, I got it. Task Manager. It's not coming up. There it goes. Task Manager came up, everybody. I have no idea. I'm way too generous with my stroke giving. Never mind.
Are you really?
Never mind.
Wait.
I did not mean for that to happen. I did not.
That sounds like a promo to me.
Skraby's giving out strokes. I can't wait to hear that one. I'm gonna laugh for a while on that one.
Nate says, Scravy, maybe you should date her.
You might be a generous stroke giver, but I don't think she really wants to leave her boyfriend for that.
All right, that was good. That was good. In full disclosure, I'm reading this. Tony can't gather himself right now. That was a good one, Chris. That was a really good one. So I saw this at 7-Eleven, and I had to get it. It's called the One Chip Challenge. It was sitting there in the aisle, and I thought, why not? Because I am into spicy stuff. But this thing looks pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. It says a Reaper pepper and a Scorpion pepper. It's also in the shape of a coffin, which doesn't make me very happy about that. It doesn't make me feel good. Oh, extreme heat, it says. I'm going to try a little bit first, just so I don't die, I guess. That's the thing I'm saying. This looks... I don't even know if I should be eating this. It looks like it has mold or something, but let's see how hot it is. Let's go. There's a little bit of spice there. It's going. Oh, man. This is hot. It's not that bad, though. I still have this side to go. It is getting hot. I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is like getting crazy. Now it's kicking in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this. Honestly, it's getting serious. I gotta go with the milk.
Currently, Lakers are enjoying a 36 point lead right now.
Yes, 26 using Scraby math.
Really, definitely.
99-63 in the third quarter.
Why don't you give Luca's line? Do you have it there?
Let me pull it up.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, go ahead.
35, 11 boards, 12 assists.
Oh, he's got a triple-double in the third quarter.
Like early third.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to play much the rest of the way. They're so far ahead. But, look, 35 plus 11 or 12 assists is at least 24 more points, right? So that's 60 of the 99. There's really no way to stop him. You told me as much, but when I watch the Bulls, and the Bulls are terrible on defense, but still, if you run somebody at him, it's a layup or an open shot for the next player.
Yeah, because he's going to find
There's no way you can and if he backs you in, he can do the fall away.
And he can shoot,
or he
too.
can shoot the three from the first row of the stands.
Right.
There's really nothing. And you know what? I do want to tell him one thing.
Stop crying.
He's not going to listen. But yeah, he doesn't need to. He's so good. Just shrug it off and go down the other way.
It's the first thing that everybody notices.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. He's too good for that. But other than that, he's now the more that I've seen him, the Dallas guy was just an idiot, and I stuck up for him as best I could. But when you trade this player,
I stuck up for him too because he made my team better.
Man, did he ever?
I appreciate him.
Yeah.
Scraby,
biggest fan.
We need to get to the biggest fan before we go to your your free agents. You want to kind of track a little bit.
I went through some of these guys on the Scraby show last night.
Okay, so we'll get our first chance to hear it. All right, here we go. Congratulations to today's biggest fan, Carlos Rangel of Escondido. Give us a call within the next 10 minutes, 833-288-0973, and you'll qualify for our grand prize, 20 tickets for you and your friends for a night in our Odyssey Suite at a Padre game with all of the fan staff later this season. It'll be catered by Spiro's Mediterranean Cuisine. Remember to register your name at 973thefansd.com/biggest fan. Now, Scraby,
yes,
you've been dying to get our opinions on some of these free agents.
By the way, it's Friday and it's 5:37. Remember when Super Bowls were played on AstroTurf?
Oh man,
that is crazy. The ball's bouncing everywhere.
Concrete carpet.
It's so funny.
Is that Ricky Prohl right there?
Had a big game in that one. That was the one the Patriots won their first Super Bowl. But Prohl scored the tying touchdown for the Rams.
Those are the Rams, the gold and the navy. I never liked. I like
Didn't care for
uniforms
those.
now. Anyway, all right. So here are the free agents out there per position that we're looking for. So the Padres are looking for a DH, first base, and we'll say a starting pitcher. And there's not many options. So for the DH,
there's not many.
There's not many options. There's not many options that you think
we'll be
afford.
interested
Okay.
in.
Okay.
I think last night I said Marcell Ozuna. I think that we're out on, right? Maybe a little bit older.
No, I say they're out. I don't think the Padres mess with any bad luggage.
And he's
maybe not
projected to make 14 mil, which is kind
not
of a
at
lot.
that price.
And I
definitely
also
not.
had to take into account the Padres not being able to spend a lot. Jesse Winker, Justin Turner,
Jesse Winker not well liked here.
No. Andrew McCutcheon,
That
we
old
talked
guy
about.
who sits, but that old man who has season tickets behind first base isn't going to allow Jesse Winker. Remember the guy yelling at him?
I do.
Right.
What were you going to say, Tony, about McCutcheon?
I love that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You do love McCutcheon, for
I
sure.
think he would be great.
We could reunite with Adam Frazier for $4 million.
Nope.
We could reunite with Gary Sanchez for $4.3 million.
Don't need it.
Carlos Santana.
Nope.
He's
40 years old.
40.
No
Insurance
thanks.
policy.
DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
They don't have a projection
Is
for
he on
him.
first base now? I mean, he used to be
this is for
second
the
base,
DH.
third base.
This is for the DH.
DH?
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, LeMahieu.
He's been beat up a little bit, but
yes, former batting champ.
I like that one.
So out of this list,
Of course,
like
we don't like
McCutcheon.
batting champs around here, so I forgot.
That's true.
That's also
Good point,
true.
Chris. So we like McCutcheon and LeMahieu.
Yes.
So far.
Okay, for first base, I said Rhys Hoskins is on the list, but lower on the list. Paul Goldschmidt on the list, but for the right price. Nathaniel Lowe, no.
So you're not really asking our opinion. You're just telling us what you have on your list.
Well, I guess I am asking.
You're not
your
giving
opinion,
it,
but I'm
but
telling
you're moving right on before we can give it.
Okay, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yes, I like Paul Goldschmidt.
I would take a shot on him if you have the right, not too much.
I'm going to assume if I say I like him that it's right price, all that stuff is
$7 million for Paul Goldschmidt. Nathaniel Lowe. Chris?
Move on.
Justin Turner, we know we're not into. Here's another one I was into. Wilmer Flores.
I love Wilmer Flores. 34 years old.
right-handed bat.
I don't know that he'll play first base. He might be a DH, but
he can also play second base, not in a pinch. He can. I like Wilmer.
His
I like
his
Wilmer
market
too.
average or value projected is $2 million.
I like Wilmer.
That would be worth. I'd take him at $2 million over Goldie at $7 million.
I think I would too.
Okay.
Miguel Andujar.
Yeah.
Okay, he's projected for 6.1.
I like him too.
Here's a oldie but a goodie. Ty France.
Yeah.
He's still out there.
I like Ty France. I said this the other day when you brought him up. I don't ever remember any player, maybe somebody in the chat can think, a guy who started his career with an organization, was traded away, and then came back in free agency like 6 years later. It just doesn't ever seem to happen.
I don't even know
Chris
how to
Gwynn.
look that up, really.
I don't either.
Chris Gwynn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris Gwynn. Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys are
I love
Ty France.
Chris, but that's a while ago.
Dominic
I-
Smith. There was some.
I just gave you one. So you didn't
I
ask
know you
when
gave
it
me one.
was.
You're right. I wanted one in this century. Sorry, Tony. Okay.
Dom Smith. He was a little bit rumored
No.
to be.
Well, he's only 31 though.
Yeah.
Giants last year, right?
He had
Left-handed
a
hitter.
he had a
You're
decent.
not going to like
start.
enough. I don't know if the folks here are going to like. He doesn't have enough slug for first baseman. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can already hear the
You can already hear
the
that one.
conversations happening.
You haven't mentioned the one guy I'd take over all else.
Okay, well, Carlos Santana and Mark Canna are the two.
When did Mark Canton? When did you say him?
You
No,
didn't
he's
say
now. I just said.
Oh.
Him. I just said him. The
You
last
still
two.
haven't said the number one choice for me.
For first base.
Yeah.
What is it?
Luis
Batting
Suarez.
leadoff, Luis Arise.
Oh, actually, I sorted by first base, so they didn't even put him in the first base thing.
Oh,
So maybe he's in the infield then.
All right, we'll go through these real quick because we got to get to the interview. But starting pitcher: Jordan Montgomery,
No,
Nick Martinez,
maybe.
Always.
14 million.
Always. Ooh, wow.
That's a lot. That's why I said that.
No.
Chris Bassett,
Yes.
16 million.
16.
I don't know about these prices, but yes.
Giolito,
No.
21 mil.
Wow.
Fromber,
No,
Well,
he's out of
obviously,
range.
yes. but he's
33
out
is
of
his
He's out of
projection.
reach, but yes.
Miles Michaelis,
Yes.
6 million.
Yes.
Frankie Montas, 6
Miles
million.
Michaelis, no more, Tony. I'm telling you.
Justin Verlander.
Yes.
We've already said Max Scherzer.
Yes.
We want Zach Gallen. How much does he
Zach
cost?
Gallen's on there. 18. They're projecting.
I mean,
He's worth that.
minus the price, yes.
His decisions last year, he was like he only had 3 non-decisions. Isn't that crazy?
He's in there. He pitches.
Yeah, so he's either
gonna
getting
be-
rocked or he's winning, right?
Not even that. He's just going to stay in the game and get to.
He does
get
pitch
the
a while.
decision, Yeah.
And then there's like Patrick Corbin, Wade Miley.
Patrick
Nestor
Corbin's
Cortez.
had the worst whip in baseball like 8 years running.
I knew Chris was going to say that.
He
Martin
just
Perez
has.
just signed.
I'd argue, you know.
Martin Perez just signed with someone.
All right, we gotta
Yeah.
wrap it up. We got your interview.
Yes, we do.
Kevin
That was
Vance.
enlightening stuff, though, Scrape. Thanks.
Kevin Vance
I'm telling you, thanks.
joins
Okay.
us next.
Sounds sarcastic, but
Head coach of the men's baseball team at San Diego State.
From the 855 Get Ross Traffic Center, protecting San Diego after accidents or injury, here's Kelly Danick.
This traffic report supports a fentanyl-free America, brought to you by the San Diego DEA. Seeing some improvements on our roads, north on side of the 805 before Governors. Watch out for some debris reported in the right lanes. And eastbound 78 just cleared an accident near Los Postos. Might see a little leftover slowing there. Families laughing, parents cheering, futures filled with hope. The American dream is possible when our country is fentanyl-free. Protect communities, prevent fentanyl overdoses, and support those impacted. Learn how to protect your loved ones from fentanyl at dea.gov/fentanyl. fentanyl-free. I'm Kelly Danick with Gwynn and Chris, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Kevin Vance, baseball coach for the Aztecs, joining us here on 97.3 The Fan. Kevin, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Are you just, did you have trouble sleeping after the inspiring speech given by my partner last night to the ball club?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great perspective for the guys, and it was an awesome message. You know, enjoy the journey, because it ends for all of us.
Kevin,
it was awesome.
We're gonna get to the Dinner on the Diamond event that you're hosting tomorrow. I want to talk a little bit about this team here in the 2026 season. I mean, a pretty revamped squad. Got a chance to see these guys finish up yesterday to practice. I mean, tell us a little bit about the team, the makeup of it, and then tell us a little bit about the schedule, because you guys have a pretty eventful schedule as well this year.
Yeah. So the team it's kind of broken up into thirds of guys that returning guys, transfers, and freshmen. Which going into it was, all right, we got 3 different groups here, and they've really gelled together. I'm excited for what we got. You know, it's going to be a tough lineup. You know, we got some little scrappy guys that are going to get on base, and got plenty of juice too. So it's been really cool just to see those guys all come together. And on the mound, we got plenty of horses. I think we just need some experience, right? A lot of these guys are coming from other places where maybe they didn't get an opportunity, and they're going to get it here, and we're going to throw them into the fire and get them that experience. But we got enough talent for sure. And the thing I've been really happy with is the culture. They really have bonded, and they get along, and been doing this for 10 years now. And I know that that's more important than the talent, right? Pushing each other, holding each other accountable. And it's a good group, really, really good group of kids. And it's going to take us a long way. And the schedule, I mean, we beefed it up a little bit. We got, you know, probably #1 UCLA in the second week and a midweek, and playing SC. You know, it's exciting. We want to challenge ourselves, and you know, when we're doing that, playing really good teams, we know we're going to get better at the very least. And you know, the long-term goal of that is set up the schedule to have a good RPI and get in that large bid, get to a regional.
Kevin Vance, new baseball coach at San Diego State, was in the College World Series last year as an assistant at the University of Arizona. For those who don't know, Kevin is from San Diego, went to Torrey Pines High School. So he's arriving back here to America's finest city. I know that's a big deal to you, Kevin. And one of the things that I've enjoyed, you know, reading and listening to you speak is you are putting absolutely no limitations on what can be accomplished here. You know, I go back to when I can't even believe I can remember back to when I was in the program in the early 80s, but it was a top 10 program then. I had nothing to do with that at all. Mostly Tony's dad had a lot to do with it, but we know it can be done. And I know that even though it's going to take some time, and everybody understands that, you're putting no limitations on what you can do.
Absolutely. I think, you know, everyone knows the sleeping giant, and, you know, it's baseball. That's the cool thing. It's not football, you know, where we can get the little guy that's undervalued and we can coach him up. And, you know, it really is the one true sport. It's America's pastime. And that's why I think it's great, where you can develop and get the most out of guys, and you can really beat anyone. You know, on any day. And you just got to get the right guys to buy into the message, and just chip away at it brick by brick. And, you know, we have the bones here and the facility. And I think we have great coaches. So I think once we get this thing going, it kind of sells itself. And, you know, hey, we got upgrades coming, and we have good, genuine relationships with players. And that's really what it comes down to in this game. And, you know, acquiring talent and getting them better and getting them to the next level. So got big plans for sure. I want to host a regional here at Tony Gwynn Stadium. That's a big goal of ours, and you got to keep getting better every day.
Kevin Vance joins us here, head coach for the San Diego State Aztecs baseball team. And Kevin, you're in the midst of your first season as a head coach. What have been some of the things you've had to learn on the fly now, kind of managing the whole thing versus just having, a certain portion of the team?
Yeah. Learning pretty much everything on the fly. Learning something new every day for sure. But it's been fun. There's a lot more that goes into it than, just coaching up the players, all the admin stuff and fundraising, putting on these events. It's been a daunting task for sure, but starting to enjoy it and just super grateful for where I'm at and just always staying humble and continuing to learn, having you at practice the other day and having Buddy Black around and Strauss, right? I'm learning every day from you guys and, that's the key. Just, I'm probably going to mess some things up here and there. But that's part of it. You just got to, it's like we tell the players, you got to keep going and be objective and have some perspective and move on and stay learning, stay growing all the time.
Big event coming up tomorrow, the dinner on the diamond. I'm gonna let Tony get into that with you in a second. Has it dawned on you yet, Kevin, that your very first game as a head coach will be played on Friday the 13th? Is that caught mention of that? Yeah, I just noticed that.
I love it.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. No, I was looking at your schedule to tell everybody when the first game is so they can go out. It will be Friday night, February 13th at Tony Gwynn Stadium against Long Island University. And as you mentioned, you got the Tony Gwynn Legacy Tournament with BYU and Utah and Creighton and USD coming in. And so it's going to be fun this year. Talk about involving Strasburg. You touched on Tony being around, but I know Steven has really wanted to be part of this baseball program, and he is a big deal to be part of it with you.
Yeah, he loves this place. He's an Aztec for life. He really cares, and it's been really awesome just to have him around, talk to the guys, talk to me, and it's cool to see how much pride he has in this place. And I know you guys were talking about the wall earlier. I'm out here looking at it, and he was a big part of that. So in all aspects, he works with our pitchers, helps me, what are we working on with this guy? What are we working on with that guy? How can we, so it's just been great for no one slipping through the cracks. And, like you mentioned, I do have more duties than I'm used to as a pitching coach. So the more hands on deck and having a World Series MVP who's done it at the highest levels is pretty awesome to have to fill in those cracks. So super grateful for that. And he's awesome.
Kevin, in the early going, you've clearly made an attempt to kind of re-engage with the community here in San Diego. Chris kind of mentioned it, dinner on the diamond happening tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about the event and how it all came together.
Yeah, we wanted to galvanize the alums and get everyone here, and not just the alums from San Diego State, to get the city involved. This is a baseball town, and, people want to come out and support. We've seen the Padres, we know what it can become, and we've seen what the crowds were when Strasburg was here. And, we want to try and do that every night. And so the dinner it's going to be pretty awesome with a lot of former Padres, X-80, Buddy, Klesko, Nevin, Loretta. And for me, that's just those are the guys I watched when I fell in love with baseball and knew I wanted to become a coach at some point. And so it's going to be pretty humbling to have those guys there. We're going to have some good food, calling it a taste of San Diego, some different food vendors, and then a San Diego State alum panel, and just, get the city going and hearing from some legends in town, and just get people fired up to revamp Tony Gwynn Stadium and contribute a little bit and just get out to games. We plan on doing it every year. It's a little bit of a page out of the Padres book. I know they do the dinner on the diamond as well. Hopefully they don't come after me for taking the idea. But can't beat it. Why not? I'm sweating right now out on the field, so we got great weather, and we might as well do it outside under the lights and, one of the best venues in college baseball.
You can go to goaztecs.com, by the way, if you want to find out more information. The Dinner on the Diamond right there on the baseball page. It is tomorrow night, so don't wait around. If you want to get down there, 5:30 tomorrow at Tony Gwynn Stadium for the Dinner on the Diamond. It should be a lot of fun. And Tony, are you going to speak again, or what do you? I mean, did you use up everything last night?
No,
Do you have something left?
I'm
or?
hosting the panel
Okay.
for the evening, so we'll see how it goes. Kevin, we appreciate your time, man. We'll catch up again tomorrow.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Good luck
guys.
with everything.
Kevin Vance, head coach of the Aztecs. We got to get out of here. Enjoy
I want to
your
see
weekend.
everybody tomorrow at the women's game at 1 and at the Dinner of the Diamond at 5:30. Big Aztec Day
Get
tomorrow.
your Fan Fest in
Fan
there
Fest.
early before those
Do
two.
Fan Fest
10
in
a.m.
between.
Ben and Woods, noon. Braden and Frank, 2. I think Chris and
No, we're
Tony?
at 2.
Yeah, I know.
Braden's
Chris
at
2.
12.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh.
Anyway.
Good night, everyone.